Well. Good evening, nation. I hope everyone is doing well out there. This is your first time here, do not be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Also, like the video, and if you can, hit that notification bell so you can be alerted when we go live. Let's shout out the people, and then I'll put the link in there, and then anyone and everyone can pop up. Okay? We got MVP. Auntie Six, salute. Good to see you. We got Daniel Berry. We got my brother, D&H. Good to see you, brother. We got Pete up in the building. Good to see you. I hope everyone's doing all right. Welcome to the first show of D&H Tavern, where anything goes. Whatever you want to talk about. Let's put the stuff up in the chat. I hope everyone's doing okay. It's really nice without Peters. I don't know what you guys think about it, but hope you. So what's going on? What's new? No. Shout out to Cool Kev. I seen him on Twan's show. That was cool. Shout out to him. It's good to see him finally on screen. It's been a long time, Cool Kev. Been a long time. Thought MVP would make his presence known. Where you at? MVP. So, hey, there's Cool Kev. I was just shouting you out. I was just saying how cool it was to see you on screen today on video chat. Well, on here again, I mean. It was really cool to see you. We got all eyes up in here. What is going on? What is going on? I hope all you guys are doing well. Welcome. So let's talk about it. What games are you guys gonna be watching? I don't know if I'm gonna watch any football games tonight or tomorrow. I just haven't been, in the mood to watch other teams, I haven't even been watching the Bucks. I don't give a shit about baseball. And no problem, Cool Kev. You're more welcome to come up here anytime as well. Always. Here's the link. You guys want to pop up here. I'm gonna put these names up. If you guys are not subscribed to Captain Jack Rackham, please go. He's cool, man. I like him. Nutty Raider Nate. Salute to him. And then we got 420 Gabe. Shout out to you. It's a nice night. It's pretty cool here. I gotta get my water. He's gonna start throwing tomatoes at me. MVP is. Is there any fights tonight? I know AEW's on. Nobody watches that anymore. Hey, Perez! It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And then we got Pizzle. Good to see you. Yeah, guys, come on in. It's nice and cozy in here. Wrestling was cool back in the day. Attitude Era was the best. But it sucks nowadays. I don't really care for it. I was happy for CM Punk to come back to WWE, but other than that, I could give two fucks about it. It's okay, buddy. It's alright. Elsa Perez, have you been writing any more articles? I don't think I've seen any. You write some good stuff, man. Anyways. Oh. Shout out to everyone out there. You guys are awesome. Yeah, we can talk about anything. You know, you can go to GoDaddy. I think it's a nice deal for your own site. I think you would be really good at it. And it would be cool for you to have your own website. Then that way I can promote it. You do that, I got you. You're always doing that. Always. My dog just had eye surgery, so got one for casting couches. Wow, that's a cool name. Yeah, for sure. I agree. Captain El Capitan, would you like to come up here? Right here. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put that on here. So I don't like, I need to promote it. I got you, Perez. Here, Rafa. Why don't you come up here, Cool Cav? You can come on up. Yes, there is new merch. You guys want to go check it out? Dark and I have got some really cool sweatshirts. We got some nice beanies if you want some of those with the little thing on it. It's pretty cool. Looks like one of those Raider ones. Go check it out. Nobody wants to come up, I guess. Oh my gosh. Is this true, Cool Kev? Okay. If you need me to drop it again, let me know. Did you guys hear any news? Well, how confident are you in the Raiders justifying the Tyree Wilson selection? That's a good question. What do you guys think? I think he'll be here soon. He'll be here. You can come up here too. Salute! Oh, really? Wow. I guess Alabama's back on top, huh? Yeah, he's in the dark. He's hiding. He's hiding. He's incognito. Yes. I don't know what the score is though. I haven't been watching them. I don't even know who they're playing. Oh, the Hawks. And they I don't even know. Oh, it just started. Huh. They're losing right now, but it just started. There he is. Told y'all he'll be here. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I don't like to watch any other team. But I hope each and every one of you had a really good Thanksgiving, though. There he is.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, you get really low.
Sorry, I couldn't find my mask, so gotta go off with my camera. So, what's going on, guys?
Oh, you know, living the dream. What's going on with you?
Just chilling, just taking care of stuff. But here I am, better late than never.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's okay. Shit happens.
Yeah, it does.
I know, because sometimes you gotta clean it up.
Oh yeah, particularly you in your situation. Yeah, dog poop patrol.
Everybody's salute OG, Triple G, Dark.
Hey, what up, D-Menace? Cool Kev, what's up, bro? Hello. Yeah, all right. Appreciate it, bro. Sorry about the tardiness, but I'm here. Pistol, my guy. Hey, what about them Bama boys?
Yeah, I heard they beat the Georgia Bulldogs.
The hell we did. What's up, Press? Uncle BC. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, I'm always in the darkness. Holly makes fun of me.
He's funny like that. Oh, at least you showed up unlike Eric, LOL. Eric didn't show up?
Damn, Eric. That's not good. That's not a good look.
Bama going all the way?
Yeah, I think so. Wait, I don't know. I don't think it's up to them, but
Eric needs like 25 hookers to get a fair notice.
Yeah, I told him he should rebrand his name to the SC Figueroa Experience. That was funny. The shout out to Eric though. That's my guy. Yeah, it was a good game, Pizzle. I was watching it.
Hey, Happy! Good to see you.
What's up, happy girl? It's my Raiderette. Good to see you, sis.
He's finding kangaroos. Eric shows up to In and Out. LOL. You guys are hilarious.
Yeah, you can't blame the guy. You're pretty good.
So what's been happening?
Just been watching college games all day. Been pretty good. It's boring without the Raiders being playing this weekend, but I'm surprised that we had a late bye week. Normally we get them like after the 6th week or something like that.
Bucks are losing.
The Bucks are losing? Yes.
Look into my finger.
And who likes the Bucks anyway? Get out of here, Holly.
Me.
Pick a real team. What's wrong with you?
I did.
All right, let's show of hands. Who likes the Bucks here? Come on. See, nobody. See, nobody. Only you, Holly. No, you don't count.
Yes, I do. Ooh, Giannis. Antetokounmpo.
Where's the Mawfather at?
I don't know what he's doing.
Slacking.
Maybe.
Should replace him.
I don't like this guy. Fuck Trey. Trey. Oh shit! Brooke Lopez just shot a 3 close to the half court. That's insane.
So put the game on, sis, so like everybody can watch it. So what's up with your boy Giannis?
Hell yeah, Pete. Hell yeah. You should see this. I don't know if we'll get in trouble. I don't know if I could get in trouble with it or not.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'll get flagged.
Yeah, Crystal should know.
We got El Capitan.
Rafucho, good to see you, Rafa.
Yeah, I'm doing good right now. I'm doing good right now because, look, I know that Cool Kev's going to tell me commercial break, but hey, I'm on halftime because I'm just doing like a live stream between Caribbean baseball and the NBA between Oklahoma City Thunder versus Dallas Maverick, because I know that between the afternoon I was doing a cover it up between the championship between Louisville Cardinals versus Florida State Seminoles, and I got a lot of interviews because I know it's December, which means the ball of the college football and all these stuffs like that. But yeah.
What team are you rooting for in college?
What team that I rooted in college?
Yeah,
no, that's not like that. It's hold it. That's Georgia Bulldogs, because it depends because there's one time that I had come to my boss because I was working at the warehouse with my boss, and he was wearing a different uniform, and he was wearing just like a different jersey for the team. Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget, Rafa, make sure you put him in the front, missionary stuff. Ay, qué tremendo eres.
Rafa ain't bothered by no Cool Kev.
Nah, he don't take kindly of your toes though, Cool Kev.
Hey, see in the chat right now. Oh, Pistol, I say another loser. Hey.
Yeah, exactly, right? You're in that territory, Rafa.
Yeah. Rafa was near game. Oh my god, because no, hold on a minute. Because I mean there's one because I got some neighborhoods because I'm not kidding right now. I got some neighborhoods. They're big diehard fans for the LCU. Then I had another one for the Carolina Gamecocks. Pause. Wait a minute. Are you sure it's birthday suit?
Yeah, Rafa. Se estás encuerado.
No, hold on a minute. Because I'm just yeah, hold on a minute.
There you go. See, proof. He's not in his birthday suit.
My advice is, Ralph, go for the ones that are roast for trans stamps if you need guidance. Oh my god.
Oh, yes, I got to hear that.
Oh, shit. Okay, so
Neighbors
press.
have their what's
Check,
out?
check me out. Okay, so press, check me out. The neighborhoods that I got it, they are diehard fans for the LCU. Then I had another one who's fans of Carolina Gamecocks pause. And there's
Mhm.
another one which is fans from Alabama. There you go.
No, Rafa, it's not neighborhoods. It's neighbors.
Oh, neighbors, neighbors,
Yeah,
neighbors. All right.
vecino says neighbors. Yeah.
All right, neighbors, neighbors.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's
Another
okay.
word for humble is, oh my God. Oh, snap.
Yeah, they
Oh,
have a list ready for you, Rafa.
yeah.
Hey,
What
good to see you.
up, Willie Way?
Willie Wayne.
We're just chilling, guys. We're just talking smack, bro. So,
Yeah,
cool Kev, you're more than welcome to hit the link, bro. Anybody in that matter. So, Rafa.
I got my pants up because no, I'm not gonna
No, I think he means LSU. No, it's not. No,
yeah.
no se dice LS.
No, that's Perez after. That's what he said.
No,
That's why Rob was like, no.
Yeah.
that's that's LCU. But hey, anyways, I just wanted to say it. Salute to the chat. Salute to the panel. Holly, Dark, mi hermano. So I just wanted
Yeah.
to tell you, have a great night, and of course, I gotta to jump in for another live.
What? You're
All that
leaving?
because I got on pause right now. I got on pause for the live stream because right now I had to do it with the NBA.
Oh,
Oh.
he's doing like a
No,
marathon.
Cab. No, 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 no. No.
Excuse me, sir.
No, 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 no. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. And
En calzón, puro calzón, calzón quitado.
no, Jesse, I know that I had a live stream coming up for this one. Jesse,
You
I
want to
know they had to
simulcast yours?
No te
yeah,
vayas,
I have a
hermano.
live stream right now, so I had a live stream. So
You can
yeah, I know it's
simulcast
gonna
off of
happen.
here.
Yeah, hermano.
And of course, I gotta tell you something. Those logos right here for the shows, D&H Tavern, who's been created.
Yes.
Yes,
Yep.
all
The
credit.
logo.
Bow down to the piss master, Rafa.
Yes,
You don't have to leave. You can silence.
yeah, because I had oh, hold on a minute, because I had a live stream, man. I'm not kidding. Oh my God, Tavern.
I'm not kidding.
Come
I
on,
don't believe you're
come
kidding
on,
about
man.
having a live, Rafa.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, he says.
Let me tell you
Uh-oh.
something about Terrence. Let me tell you something about it. So, do you think that, we can put my friend on mute? Well, let me tell you something. You cannot shut me down. Nope.
Ooh. You
My
hear that?
father, good to see you.
Nope.
What's up,
No.
Terrence?
No.
Oh my God.
You're fucking killing me, Rafa. You can't leave. You're making me laugh.
Yeah.
I know.
Just cancel it and then simulcast
Yeah,
from here.
vente para acá. Yeah,
Oh,
vente
hold
para
on a
acá.
minute. I think
Still
I
get
have,
views. We'll push their channel out, man.
Yeah.
yeah. Just hold
And
on a
we'll
minute.
talk about the game, bro, because that's what we're doing. We just talk about random stuff, games and all.
Ref was gonna flash. Oh my goodness! All right, so
He
What's
said
up,
at
Terrence?
least you
yeah,
didn't
hold
have
on a
to
minute.
hear
I'll be right back. Okay, so I'll be right back. All right,
Okay, hermano.
it.
We'll be here.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh man,
Yeah, right.
that's a fucking hilarious
I
thing.
flash that shit in private, bro. Not here.
Yeah.
In your own spare time.
Gonna get Rafa fired. No, he's good. Yeah, you can't, he's gotta not leave. He can't. He's gotta come back.
Yeah, he has a live stream going on.
Oh.
But yeah, that's what I told him. Just fucking chill here. Talk about the game or whatnot. So, okay, Rafa.
It's so funny. I thought MVP was coming up here. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I think he's watching the Mets.
Oh yeah.
And salute, Knuckle BC. Good to see you, bro. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Unfortunately, nah, kidding. Yeah, follow him, guys.
Oh, Giannis is fucking awesome. It's halftime.
Yo, what up, Alex Martin? Carnal, good to see you.
Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, so Raider Band, he decided to take a break. Says he has to work. So we decided to take over his time for just for this Saturday.
Yeah. I don't know about like staying up until you
Oh,
to go to bed.
yeah, we won't do that. I know NorCal is gonna push it. He's gonna pull up like right before we leave.
Yeah. And he's gonna say, "Why are you leaving now? I just got here."
You don't
I
love
know.
me anymore. Yeah, got him on standby.
Yeah. He's something else.
NorCal, yeah.
Right, NorCal. Well, I'm rooting for whoever you're rooting for. I don't know who's fighting. We know it's Modfather. It's just funny when you came in. He was like, "No, no, no."
Yeah, he's speaking up for himself now. That's good, Rafa.
It's funny. And it gets me going. Only for tonight, maybe. So what you been doing today?
Well, yesterday I was watching some classics. Went back and did a little archive search on wrestling. I've been watching a lot of wrestling recently. Something that I always loved and enjoyed doing when I was a kid. But
Yes.
as you get older, sometimes you forget of those little things that used to make you happy. You know.
I have an idea. I just came up with it. We'll just have to put it on like a special day and just do that. Like for anyone who loves like old wrestling.
Yeah.
Maybe, you and I can have like a day where we sit here and talk about it for an hour. And reminisce, like instead of, hearing it, we can just see it.
Yeah.
And I can just screen play it right here with no audio. And we can just go through like some highlights of,
Okay.
good ass wrestling.
Hey, salute, Alex Ghost. Good to see you, bro.
Yeah. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. We got Robert Pena up in the building. Good to see you, brother.
My uncle. What's up, man? Good to see you, bro.
That's so good to see all you guys.
Yeah, there you go.
Kirk.
Man, it's
How
that
dare you.
gangster. What's up, bro? Good to see you.
That's the years that we're talking about. We're talking about Attitude Era. Like when WCW versus WWF, those Monday Night Wars, those were the best days. Even ECW coming in, that was just such good wrestling. For me, I couldn't tell,
Right.
But
Hey,
yeah.
Alex, check it out. Yeah, no. We both come from that era, of those legendary wrestlers and full of drama, excitement, and all that stuff. But you've been introducing me to this new era, and I kind of like it. I mean, in no particular order, I think I do like the female wrestlers nowadays. They're they're slim, they're fast, they're acrobatic. They're exciting to watch. Um,
I like the Stone Cold Stunner.
oh, I thought Cool Kid was asking what's my signature move. I was gonna say 10 toes down. I'm just fucking with you, Cool Kid.
What made it work more is the element of surprise. It's hard to surprise now with social media and inside sources dropping the tea. Exactly. Because that's what I told Dark. I said, Randy kind of got, spoiled on Raw, him coming back. But CM Punk comes back, and that was, I already knew. I already told him. I was like, hey, he's coming back on Saturday.
Oh yeah, speaking of, since we're in the topic, what do you think about Randy Orton signing with what's it called, SmackDown?
I think it's a good thing for wrestling again. The reason why I say that is because of the fact that I just lost my fucking train of thought.
Yeah, kids don't do drugs.
Shut up.
I'm only kidding.
I know you are. Yeah, like Terrence said, hey, it's good for SmackDown.
Yeah, I think they needed something like that. A lot of people. Go ahead, Holly.
I'm Randy Macho Man Savage. Oh yeah. It's so funny. Especially that rivalry between Macho Man and Hulk Hogan.
Hey,
salute, Miss Took Yourself.
Hey, real quick, chat. Do you guys like CM Punk? Cause I get a lot of, dislikes and likes about him. So just want to know what you guys think about him. And what up, Mr. Turkey Soul? Good to see you, bro.
See, here's the thing that the reason why a lot of people don't like him is because of all the chaos that he has caused backstage. He has talked so much crap about WWE. And then he went to AEW and then caused some drama there. I think it was for him to get fired, but that's just my theory. So he can go back to WWE.
Thank you, Terrence. What were you saying, Holly?
I just think he really is a good draw. Okay. And I do think he is a really good wrestler. He's right there with Bryan Danielson. I still call him that.
Okay.
Ultimate Warrior was the bomb. I really like Ric Flair's if I can get it on audio.
Yeah,
his promos are the bomb.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Yeah, we know. Hard to be with Jimmy on that fucking idiot. He should have never signed. I don't know why I fucking rooted for him.
Well, Ric Flair actually wrestled. He was like in the 60s, right? 70s?
Mm-hmm.
I was still wrestling. I'm like, God damn, this guy.
He came back to AEW, and he said that he's willing to take some bump and bruises and some blood.
Nah, just retire, man. Stay.
He retired from wrestling, period.
Yeah. Like, you've done enough for the community, man. So enjoy your
Hey,
time.
Clark.
What's up, Clark Arroyo? Good to see you, bro.
However, yes, he is. He didn't take his ball and went home. Flair is awesome. What do you think about his daughter, Modfather?
Yeah, I think Holly likes her.
I think she's a really good wrestler. I like CM Punk's wife, AJ Lee. Yeah. Woo!
What up, All Eyes? Good to see you, bro. I can see you now.
Let's put this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Brooke. She's pretty fine. Brooke Hogan. You didn't know that All Eyes was in the chat?
No, I got here a little late.
Hell yeah, Alfredo! Woo, woo. Woo, woo.
What's up, Alfredo? Yeah, I just came in late, Holly. Come on. Come here, break.
Oh, yeah. Don't be a hater.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, guys. Sorry, I'm talking to my dogs.
Are you? Or are you talking to yourself? And you're
No.
just bullying the dogs.
No, I'm not Holly.
What are you talking about?
You said talking to yourself. You do that all the time.
No, I don't.
That's
You
why you
don't know.
call me, so I can just hear you talk to yourself.
You're a lie.
She'll be on the phone and be like, ah, blah, 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 blah.
No, he's full of it.
What are you
That's
saying,
why
Holly? No, I'm talking to my dog. I'm like, oh,
No,
say hi to your dog for me.
my dog is outside though. I should go get her, but
Yeah, you should. Don't leave it out there.
it's not cold.
No. That's
I don't
animal
wanna
cruelty, Holly.
I don't. No, it's not cold outside.
Yeah.
Oh, it's doing it again.
What is it?
Your old name.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, make sure to follow us on Instagram if you haven't yet. You see our names down there on the left. On your screen, it'll be on the left side, maybe. Holly Tanner 87 and myself, Dark Raider Podcast on Instagram. Follow for a follow. So I try to follow most of you guys.
I am on X. Fly motherfucking high. That's what it is.
Hollywood Holly. She's everywhere.
I was thinking about like trying this Rumble.
Really?
Yeah. I think it might be.
A good idea?
Yeah. Well, there's another one where we can go on Patreon. Just I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Got a question from Cool Cab.
Okay.
He said, what's the game plan directed, I guess, against the Vikings? You're thinking ahead, Holly?
Well, I know that quarterback is pretty good at taking off and running, so if I was the Raiders, I would make sure to not only, cover Jefferson because I think he'll be available at that time. And then, make sure that the running game isn't able to take off. Just play with consistency. throughout all four quarters. 4 quarters.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. The Raiders can't contain a mobile quarterback. You've seen it against the Jets. You've seen it against every freaking mobile quarterback. We always suffer.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's right here. All eyes. Right there. Or I think, oh, there you go. Boom. Sorry. Yeah. But I think if we put a spy out there, maybe we can slow him down a little bit and make him think twice of going down the middle and gain those extra 3, 4, 6 yards. Just, But I think we could beat them. I mean, so far, if you look back on our last couple of games, we can only beat like above average or average teams.
We got Pizzle up in here.
What's going on, guys? How you doing?
Oh, good. How about you?
The usual stuff. Just doing some stuff, finished eating and stuff, taking care of some business.
Yeah? I like that jacket. That's cool.
Oh, thank you. Watching some football.
Who's on?
Right now they got Florida State and a couple other teams on. I haven't really been watching. What's up, Clark? I haven't been really watching that. I just mainly watched Alabama today.
Oh, you're an Alabama fan?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, all day. It's my favorite. Yeah, that's the shit. They've always been the shit. It ain't like they just started. They were the shit when Kenny Stabler was there too.
I'll be right back.
Okay. What do you think about the game, Pistol?
The Alabama game?
Yeah, because we were losing in the beginning, and then we couldn't score for Jack, and then all of a sudden the defense stepped up tremendously.
Yeah, I like I said, I already knew we were going to win all year because they haven't played anybody any good, really.
Okay.
Like the only reason why they won the year before last is because Alabama, both of their wide receivers blew their ACLs out. Otherwise, they wouldn't even have won the first year.
Right.
So they blew their ACLs out in the same game, so they didn't have any wide receivers. And then last year, they just Alabama was just off. And then this year, it was on. I knew we were going to get them this year again.
Hey, thank you, all eyes. Appreciate it, bro. I'll follow you back as soon as I can.
What up, cool Kev?
Yeah, they're saluting you, bro.
Apicasi, Robert Pena. Yeah, I was just basically riding like that, It was a good game. I'm not taking anything away from them. It was good. It was a good game, but I just knew that it's a 4-quarter game. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
Nick Saban hasn't lost in that building, bro. They call that Alabama South. Just so you guys know, and he's 8-2. He's 8-2 versus number 1 teams. And he's never lost. The only time he's lost to that other Georgia, the only time he's lost to Georgia was in the championship last year. He's never lost in the national championship. He's never lost the SEC or the SEC championship to Georgia.
Yeah, that's true.
Nick Saban is the shit, dude.
Yeah, he has ties with the Raiders too, man. But never had the opportunity to come back, I guess, to the NFL or give it a shot.
He really did a horrible job when he did come up here.
What's the how many years did he coach, or what was he?
I can't remember what team he came up and played, but he left LSU. Came up for a year. He ended up getting spanked really bad, kind of like the same thing that happened to the guy in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
and then he never returned. And then because when he left LSU, he was like, I'm never gonna work for Alabama or coach for Alabama. And then it didn't work out for him in the NFL. He went to Alabama.
I see.
Oops, spoke a little bit before he was supposed to. What up, Terrence?
Yeah, that's true, Cole Kev. I think that's where he flourishes the most.
Well, it's just a talent pool, dude. You know,
Yeah.
look at the talent pool you're pulling from. Some of the, he puts out people into the NFL, just like Notre Dame, or just all of these schools. That's why they all want to go play for them.
What up, Coach? How you doing?
What up, Gravy?
How you doing?
How you
Hi,
doing,
Holly.
Gravy?
Oh, what's up, my dude? How you been? I haven't talked to you in a while.
I haven't seen you in a minute. How you been, brother?
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
How you doing, Holly? I'm doing great. Just kicking back out here in the garage, watching this Michigan game and having a stogie. So I seen your show on, so I'll support you at any time, bro. You
Yep,
gotta
for
support
sure.
me. You gotta support me, so I'll support you back always.
For
Well,
sure.
I appreciate it, and I know Dark does too.
Yeah, 100%,
Yeah,
guys.
Dark does a really good job for us, man. I like it.
Yep.
Appreciate
How'd you
it.
like that game today?
Well appreciated.
Gravy? It's a good game, huh? I know you're a Bulldogs fan.
Not Georgia, but I like Fresno State.
Not Georgia today.
Well, I guess we were the wrong Bulldogs. We both lost. But you got that. You like Alabama, don't you?
Yeah, I love Alabama. But mainly that's just because of Ken Stabler, though. That's just because of Kenny. If he would have played for I don't know, USC, I'd be a USC fan, or you know what I mean. He's just my favorite. He's just my favorite quarterback.
Salute, John Leon.
Yeah, man. I grew up Fresno State, so
Yeah, no,
know
I
a lot
hear
of
you.
people that know a lot of people that went there. Almost went there myself if I would have stayed in school, but you know how it goes, man. When you a knucklehead, school's not an option. Just girls
Yeah,
and
no, schools for
girls,
nerds.
drugs, and money.
Yeah.
Girls, drugs, and money. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Back in those days. Yeah.
So even nowadays, it ain't changed. Boys are still chasing
Yeah,
girls and still doing drugs.
Nowadays, they're just trying to. Back then, it was done. So what's up, guys? What you guys talking about?
Oh, we were just shooting the shit. What you think about the chatter about Chucky coming back?
No
I
one.
don't like it either. Yeah, I don't want him either.
Yeah, same here.
I discussed it with Lo and Gabe, and we were. Oh man, I gotta say it again. You know, we're so much intrigued by our past. Is that we want football to be the way it used to be, and it's not that way anymore. You know what I mean? That you can't. The way the Raiders were in the 70s and the 80s, and I watched that type football, and I love it. I love the way they played, but you can't do that stuff anymore. You know what I mean, Pizzle? You can't have a Jack Tatum out there killing people in the free safety spot. The free
Yes.
safety, strong safety is basically should be eliminated from football because you can't do what you used to do.
Yeah.
You know, you can't. A safety
Their
was
job is
there.
to come up and lay the fucking wood on people to try to.
Don't come down the middle of the field, or you ain't gonna do it ever again because you're gonna break something. Something's gonna be broke.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you can't do that anymore. Corners used to be physical corners, and they used to, misdirect the wide receivers on their routes. That's what they're there for. And the defensive play of football nowadays, when we were that way, in the 80s and 70s, and is that the that's not the way football is. So I understand why people say we need to get a tough dude, rah this and that. I love that football, and I wish it could be that way. And then
Yeah, you
the
can't touch
tradition has
anybody
never,
anymore.
yeah, the traditions never stop.
Touch anybody. It's
You know
all about offense.
what we've done in the past has never stopped. We can always remember that, and we got
Yeah.
folks that can talk about it. But it can't be done in the way you want football to be now. So now is faster players, safeties becoming linebackers becoming defensive tackles, and they're bigger, stronger, faster guys. And those guys that were in the 80s and 70s, they wouldn't as we think is great, they wouldn't stand a chance right now in football. The guys that we admire, the Jim Plunkett's, the Kenny Stablers. Kenny Stabler he would have been what, Pizzle, probably fifth, practice squad. Practice squad.
Well,
Just think about it though. Think about it really hard. Adjust your mind, and you too, Dark and Holly, adjust your minds. Look, the greats of in all of football. I'm not just saying the Raiders because I don't want to put my Raiders down, but just all of football. Those guys will.
There are players though. There are players that will stand the test of time though. Gravy. There are certain players at certain positions. The quarterback position doesn't really change much. It's all about threading the needle and whether or not you can make the throws that need to be made. So, but I agree that the game has sped up. They're not going to have the time that they used to have. I agree. They're not going to have the offensive line versus the defensive line stuff. But they also got to remember those guys took a fucking beating too. These guys can't take a beating. Those guys took a beating.
But the recovery's faster too, Pizzle. You tore up your you hurt an Achilles, your career was over.
Yeah, your ACL. You got
the ACL 2 years. 2 years. Yeah. You're gone for 2 years. I don't want to see you back in camp for 2 years. Now they're coming. Rodgers is coming back. He had a surgery 14 weeks ago.
Yeah, he's on his way.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And he was dropping 50-yard bombs 3 weeks ago on Monday Night Football like it wasn't nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. Just look at the type man that we have now compared to then. Smoking cigarettes, drinking beer, and halftime and all this shit. Hey, that's all fine and dandy. You can still do that, but these dudes don't roll with that. And they would still do that and still ball out, and score
for
3 touchdowns on you.
Oh yeah.
Half of them are high on painkillers anyway.
Yeah, high on painkillers, cocaine, whatever they can get their hands on, steroids.
I don't know about the coke nowadays, or like fentanyl and shit. I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, I don't
mess with that in years.
That shit's all bad. All of that shit's all bad.
I don't want this to become a drug show. Sorry, Ali.
It's okay.
Well, yeah, basically,
The
players are definitely a lot faster nowadays.
Let's get somebody. AP is good for the Raiders. Young, energetic, has the players. You just got to win. We just need somebody that could get them dudes to win together.
Well, he's got to get the talent around him. He's got to build the team right.
Yeah,
we're not even close to having what we need anyway, Gravy. We can't kid ourselves. Mm-hmm. We still got a bunch of Swiss cheese. We need corners still. We need a lineman. We still need a tackle. On that. We also need offensive linemen. We need some positions we need to address still. What we have, we're doing good with, right? We're band-aiding it and we're doing good with what we got, but it could be a lot better. And he's right now. I think that they're going to evaluate the talent for the next 6 weeks, see what we got, get rid of the people that we're not going to need anymore, and see what we could do in free agency and in the draft. That's what at least I would try to do while staying competitive, while trying to be in the playoff spot. And that's all you could do at this point.
I think we need to evaluate our, if it is AP or he needs to evaluate himself first,
for sure,
and then his staff, and then he decides on what type team he wants to make. I'm pretty sure this New England shit's all going to be out the door, so we might have to get different coaches. Herm Edwards was a RPO guy, a West Coast guy. Deep play action pass, deep route type guy with a strong running game. That's a whole different line. You could zone blocking, or you could do power block with the zone. You could do the same thing as they're doing now, but it's just a different type person. You can't have a 290-pound or 280-pound center when getting pushed around all over the place.
Yeah, about 350-pound man. Because these guys are 200.
You got to be a bigger dude, but you got to have big guys out there that can move, move. So that's a whole different line. It's gonna take some time. But if Gruden came in, what has he done the last time? He would have got he
blew it up.
He obviously wouldn't appreciate what Devontae Adams does because he didn't appreciate what Khalil Mack did or Amari Cooper did. So he probably would keep Jacobs because he's a running back type coach. His running game is first.
Yep.
And he would keep all the guys that he got, that him and that other dickhead that got fired with the general manager. The general manager, he'll build his line that way. But don't expect too much different.
No, it's going to be the same shit we just had.
Bad picks.
2 years ago.
It's just, if I'm going to have to wait, and I've waited longer than you guys because you're younger than me. But the thing is 30 years of waiting, of losing, besides getting happy in 2016 a little bit, besides that, and then the year Basaccia was here. But I knew that energy would have come down. But we played a damn good game against Cincinnati, and because we ran the football well, and the things started. We just ended up losing the game because we sucked in the red zone. But
No.
That's why I think the Raider way of football can work, but you got to score touchdowns. You can't kick field goals. You can't do that. You got to score touchdowns.
Nah. You got to start. One, you got to get a quarterback. And I'm not dissing Aiden, okay? I'm not dissing Aiden, but what has changed from what the young guys doing than what we've done the 8 games before? Can you guys explain that to me?
Well, he's trying to get the ball out faster. He's trusting it. He's trying to trust his timing.
Okay, he's trying, but
that's what I see. But he's not. But it's still a little bit too fast for him. He's still trying to get that adjustment. I know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about.
So basically, nothing has changed, right?
Yeah,
he scored a couple more touchdowns in the red zone.
Yeah,
but we're still kicking field goals. We're still bad in third downs. We're still not scoring 20 points, whatever that means to people. And then we're not running the ball well, and we're not, just because Josh Jacobs breaks a 60 yards, he's supposed to do that.
Yeah.
It ain't. We're so excited and so surprised that Josh Jacobs gets a 60-yard run that we go ape shit, and we forget that we lost the game.
Right.
But for real,
exactly.
It should be every goddamn game. This dude should be getting 40, 60, 30, 25-yard runs. It should
Yeah.
be, oh man, he only got 25 this game. Shit. On that run, that 60 is gonna pop out right now. Easy. But we get so excited. Well, fuck, he had a 60-yard run touchdown. That's great. I'm giving him that.
Yeah,
But
but there
what
needs
is
to be
it?
more of it.
Once a year, he gets one of these runs just like last
Yeah,
year.
that's not enough. Not for the money we're paying him. I agree.
You should be doing it over and over again. That's what we get excited about. One run, Pizzle.
Yeah,
One
I
run,
know.
one bomb. We get one
Because that's
bomb. We
how
get
starved
happy.
we are, bro. That's how starved we are,
Yep.
bro.
I know.
That's how
But
pathetic
I
the
know.
offense is.
But the final score is fucking. We lost. But Jacobs got a 60-yard run. What
Yeah,
the
we got a
hell did that
60-yard
run
run.
mean? What did that run mean to that loss? Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it meant nothing. All of those plays meant nothing if you don't win.
Yeah.
He's been very consistent, though.
Oh, go ahead. So I think it's coming down to first. I think it's the play calling. The last 3 weeks or 2 weeks, it looks like McDaniels has been calling the plays again. I don't know what plays he left Huckabee, or I don't know if that's OC's name, but we definitely need an OC. This guy's got to go. He can't call plays with the crap. And I don't know if to blame him or blame McDaniels or blame the playbook. I don't know what to blame. But right now we got 3 rookies. We got a rookie head coach that's not calling timeouts. It's not fucking doing what he's supposed to do. He should have stayed aggressive against Kansas City. He should have kicked that field goal or attempted to kick the field goal. He should have went for it on 4th down and tried to get it. Because kicking field goals don't win you games against Kansas City. You got to score a touchdown.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that, Pizzle, because you went up to a podium and said, Josh Jacobs is our heartbeat, right?
Yep.
He's the heartbeat of this football team. All right, bro. Then on 4th and 1, why didn't you have your heartbeat get you a 1st down instead of throwing an ill-advised thrown touchdown? I think it was a pick. What was the last one? It was a pick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a pick. Why not get the 1st down?
Exactly.
And then roll in a little bit more, get 3 more downs, waste a little bit more time, tie the game up, and just your defense has slowed down your defense. The Kansas City game was so out of whack is that it was like, to me personally, I've said it on the show, and then the Stokies with Gravy one was that, to me, I think we lost the game in the 1st quarter. Right after the 1st quarter,
yeah,
we were done.
When he pull Jacobs out, we lost the game.
Hey, Clark.
That's my opinion. When he
Clark
sat Jacobs out and brought in Zamir, I thought that's when we lost, because that's when we lost all the momentum on the offense, in my opinion.
I think Jacobs got nicked up, though. It looked like Jacobs got nicked up or something.
But yeah, that
anyway,
was
Pizzle, why not go for it? I mean, these the heartbeat of your team, and you stood up on a podium
agree.
and told Raider Nation, every presser over there, everybody over there, the heartbeat of our team is Josh Jacobs. You don't have enough confidence in that dude to bust through a line and get 1 yard for you.
Hey, Terrence, what sounds better, 17-0 or 21-0? If you go 21-0 on Kansas City, that makes them one-dimensional, dude. You're taking their breath away.
I don't give a shit if he missed the field goal or not. I don't care.
Yeah.
But he ended up missing it. Yeah, he ended up missing it because you did that stupid play.
Yeah, exactly. You might as well have gone for it on 4th down.
And that's coaching.
Yeah. 100%.
AP could he says, I want to kick a field goal. He says, I want to go for it. I don't want to go for it on 4th down. Hardigan could be standing right next to his damn face and say, it's 4th and 1, let's give it to Jacobs. And you can lip read that dude, and if he says it to him like that, and if he says no, field goal, and then he goes, now you know how AP is. But it's just like, is this guy getting so conservative? Is he a conservative guy to where he'll take the points, or instead of take a risk with your heartbeat and go out and say, I'm gonna damage Kansas City with this if we get a touchdown right here, I'm gonna damage Kansas City. Even though they get the ball back after halftime, they're gonna be down 21-0, said 14-14. And then right after that, boom, 14-14. And then I knew it was gonna happen. And then they came back and scored again. Then they got the lead, and then to me it looked like they were just toying with this, bro. They were just playing with this running shit, just basic formations. They weren't doing anything weird or anything. It's just Andy Reid stuff.
Well, we were no competition with Andy Reid's playbook at all.
It's two different styles, Dark. It's two different styles. You know, you really have to understand the Earnhardt Perkins offense to understand. Like, I don't really get in depth with it, but I just say, nah, it won't work, or yeah, it won't work. But because you really got to understand it and know why they were so successful at it. You need to have a smart, good arm, accurate, very accurate quarterback.
Yeah.
And that was Tom Brady. If you have that, it don't matter who you have around you. That's all you need. And somebody to protect them. That's why New England was paid so much money for who? For the offensive line.
Exactly.
The offensive line was most paid out of anybody. They protected that kid. They protected Tom Brady. And that's what happened.
Well, that guy, he also took a pay cut every year too.
We need to take care of the trenches.
When he could have been making 40 or 50 million, but he wanted to win.
Well, he had an angel for a wife too, bro. He got a lot of money too.
Yeah,
we need to take care of our trenches, offensive and defensive. Start there.
Yes, sir. I'm down with that. I've always said that. And at the beginning of this draft, like, I really do mock drafts that much. I participate in them, whatever, but I just do it just for fun. But when I said we should get an offensive tackle first pick of the draft, everybody was clowning me and telling me no, this and that. And I go, all right. I bet you that tackle will come in very handy right now.
Yeah.
No matter who he was. No matter who he was.
We were gonna get that they jumped us, right? Wasn't it Atlanta or not Atlanta? The Arizona. They jumped us to get that offensive guy, right?
Yeah. And nobody knew if CJ Stroud was gonna have the year that he's having right now. You know what I mean? Nobody expected that.
Yeah, nobody knows what you're gonna be until you get in this game and play, bro.
I expected CJ Stroud to show up and do what he did because he was hands above the best quarterback at the combine. Head and shoulders above everybody.
I agree with you on that. He was to me he was the best quarterback.
Not to mention his play against Georgia. He showed up.
Mm-hmm. But Clark, he's in the NFL now. He's in the NFL now, and he's being very successful. And I suspected a drop from him weeks ago. I expected him. This is just a good little lucky rookie thing. You know, they haven't figured him out yet. Nah, they're throwing major defensive coordinators are throwing major blitzes, major fronts at him, different coverages that vet quarterbacks in the league have problems with, and this guy's dissecting them out. So he's a smart kid. He got it. He has it already. So his ceiling is way up there.
I put my money where my mouth is. I bet on CJ Stroud this weekend.
He got a receiver out though.
Hey, Afakasi, welcome.
Afakasi, what up?
Oh shit!
What's going on, gang? What's cracking?
What's up, man?
Oh wait, hang on. I need to fit in with the rest of the crew. So.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Afakasi?
Well, I'm doing that because I'm.
And you know what? You know what? I seen Cool Kev on a show earlier today with
Yeah.
Clark. And goddamn it, I seen you in the chat, Cool Kev. If you don't get up on here with me, I go. You better.
I used to
I
see
better
Cool
see
Kev
that
up there all
face.
the time. He used to get on panels all the time.
I don't know what happened to him, bro. He talks all
Anyways,
that
everyone.
mess, but he don't show. Talks all that mess, but he don't talk. He don't show his face. Huh?
He used to be a regular, Gravy.
Yeah,
He used to be.
I used to see
he used
him
to be
all the
regular.
time, but he's always in the chat. I see Cool Kev on the live. I go, damn, that's that Cool Kev. Yeah. Ooh, all right, he's back. I love chopping it up football with Cool Kev, bro.
I love
Love
Cool
it.
Kev. He was actually one of my first guests when I started dabbling.
When's Terrence going to join up in the chat? When is Terrence going to get him on the panel?
Speaking of first guest, he was actually my first guest I ever had from anybody from the States was Terrence.
My father's cool, dude.
Terrence, good guy. I remember Terrence's face. I remember Terrence when he had his long little beard. He has a long beard.
Terrence was one of my first guests and first viewers. Like I used to stream to nobody back in the day, and Terrence was one of the first guys to find me. Him and Sean J. And shout out to those guys. So yeah, Cool Kev was another one. Diego, I don't know if you remember him.
Who?
Yeah, I remember him.
On that Discord stuff, we Cool Kev be on there for.
Hey, that on 6 guy is in the chat. I think he needs to pull up. Pull up, my guy.
He gonna start fighting with people.
He only fights with one person. He's all right.
Mm-hmm.
That's my dude.
What
up,
yeah,
you see my little thing I put in the fantasy. In the fantasy, what some guy said about Tim Brown, huh? I didn't like that. I had to say something, AR, about that.
Dude, when I saw you say that, I already know who you were talking about. Would say such an asinine.
Don't talk about my number 81, man. 'Cause I grew up watching that cat.
Stop.
I didn't grow up watching him. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like I've only gone back and having to watch the tape. Like I've seen a few games here and there, but it's, you know, it's common knowledge for any Raider fan. That's an all-time Raider great and an all-time wide receiver great. And you mean to tell me that he's a second level player?
Second tier, that's what they said. That's bullshit.
Come on. Who is it that on 6 likes to
I got you. Oh,
that set Gravy up the other night. Tim Brown, a second tier player.
Yeah,
Gravy just went off.
I see you've been
fighting
in
my head.
Too.
It popped in my head. I forget a lot of shit, AR, but you talk about my dude Tim Brown, man. That's it.
Is it surprising, no, Gravy? Is it surprising? Is it surprising? No, it's not.
You talk about Bo. You talk about, you talk about Charles. You talk about Tim Brown. You talk about, the great offensive linemen we used to have, the defensive, HOF, dude. You tell it second tier. What they have a B team Hall of Fame or something that they don't show on TV or something, or what is it?
He's got the yellow jacket. He's got the yellow jacket. What can you say?
He's a Hall of Famer, an all-time Raider great, an all-time wide receiver great.
He got a yellow jacket before. He got a yellow jacket before Cliff Branch, though. I think that's kind of funny.
I wish that Cliff Branch had lived long enough to get his yellow jacket.
He got a yellow jacket before Cliff Branch.
Well, Cliff Branch not having a yellow jacket is a bit of a travesty in itself, but that's not to take away from Tim Brown. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying they got one before Jim Plunkett too.
Jim Plunkett's Mexican. He's not going to get in the Hall of Fame. They got enough Mexicans in there now.
Get back, bro. Shit.
I'm not asking him that all eyes. You asked.
The last time I checked, your last name was Arroyo. Is that Latino or what?
I'm Mexican.
So Jim Plunkett. There's not a bunch of Mexicans in the Hall of Fame. What are you talking about? Chris
Yeah.
Munoz and Munoz
Munoz,
and who else?
Flores, Jim Plunkett should be in there, but he doesn't have a high. His stats aren't pretty. He's not sexy.
So 2 is too much.
I'm pro Mexican. We should get as many people over from the border that we can into the Hall of Fame.
Where would you have Plunkett in terms of all-time Raider QBs? Would you have him 2 or 3?
Well, he won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, right. That's why I'm asking you the question. Where would you have him? Take the Hall of Fame away. Like I'm talking about, like in terms of Raider QBs in our history, what would he be? Like Jim Plunkett would be my number 1, but would he be number 2 or 3 for you?
I think that Ken Stabler, he only won 1 Super Bowl, but he kind of stuck out. But I really think that Jim Plunkett, he stood the test of time. He won 2 Super Bowls, and he was a damn good player. And he took his licks. If you watch him get destroyed when he was a 49er, and he came to the Raiders, he sat 1 year, and he came back when Pastorini got his leg busted, and he showed up. When the bell rang, he showed up.
Okay, so for me, he's probably like 3.
Who would you have? Would you have Rich Gannon before Plunkett?
No, can't do that.
I think it matters matters how old you are then.
Well, no, for me it's like
Rich Gannon.
Yeah,
but LaMonica didn't
That's
win.
why I'm asking you guys who might be a little older than what I am that might have seen him play.
Daryl
LaMonica's like Jay Schrader. He always give up the pick at the wrong time.
But Daryl LaMonica was a better quarterback than Jim Plunkett.
I'd probably go. Well, yeah, no. I guess I'd probably go Stabler, Plunkett, and then the Mad Bomber. But the Mad Bomber did get us our championship in '67.
Pizzle, forgive me for asking. I'm not sure the ages of everyone here, but did any of you guys actually get to watch those guys in their heyday? Like,
hell yeah, I did.
Okay, cool. That's what's up.
Yep.
I only seen Rich Gannon.
I remember Mark Van Egan when he went 1,300 yards. Yeah, I go way back.
Who are you talking about, LaMonica or Plunkett?
Van Egan.
That's a running back.
Who's that?
What is that? Oh my goodness!
Who is that?
Mark Van Egan.
Forgive me, I'm a younger fan, so forgive me. I still
doesn't know who he is. Doesn't know he's. Like I said, remember, I was demonstrating what we know about the Raiders. Some people get disrespected and clowned on.
He just started getting games a few years ago.
Yeah, because they don't know the 60s and 50s and early 70s.
The Heidi Bowl and all that shit.
Yeah, they don't. They know they've heard about it, but they've got to go check it out and look on it online.
That's why I'm asking. Like, my time started 2008, 2009. So I know everything to do with Raider football after that, but before that, I got to kind of learn on the fly and pick up the. I know what I know, but like that's a name that I'm familiar with, which is why I'm asking.
I've been watching the Raiders.
He was a running back. He was a running back AR that was when the NFL was where the forward pass wasn't really there then. Then
right.
They just racked up fucking rushes.
I do know that it was a different game back then.
When there were a lot more slower white people in the game. He was a slow
your offensive linemen were 250 pounds.
What up, Mark? How are you, Jesse? I'm just being
honest. So funny, man.
Jesse, salute.
It's true. I'm not
lying.
It is what it is.
You're not lying, but it's hilarious.
It was a slower time. Guys are slower then. Volenikoff ain't burning anybody in today's world.
Well, back in the 70s, guys, most guys that played in the 70s,
Gravy, Clark.
Most of the guys that played in the 70s, when the season was over, they had to get a part-time job. They couldn't pay their bills with just. Yeah, right. They couldn't pay their bills with the salary they get now.
But the defense, like the way they played back then, was a lot different. That you could get away with a hell of a lot more than you could. Yeah, you could basically. I mean, look at the hit on what was it, Lynn Swan by who was it?
George Atkinson.
Yeah, George Atkinson put on him. Like He didn't
The
even get flagged
dirtiest
for that, right?
motherfucker ever. I loved him.
I guess
But
it was
look at Jack Tatum. Jack Tatum, he would lose his whole paycheck, his whole salary playing in today's NFL. He'd be knocking people out, and then boom, he'd be fined over and suspended. He'd lose money. He'd be better off selling cars.
That's why they got rid of Montez Perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember the Raider rules in the 80s? Remember what Raider rule number 1 was?
It's
Cheating
still
is
right-
encouraged.
it's the same right now.
And what's Raider rule number 2?
Refer to lesson 1.
Refer to
Yeah,
Raider
you
rule
can't do
number
it.
1.
You can't do it. You can't do it now, AR. You can't do that now, bro.
I know, but that's to my point. Like, that's what I'm trying to say is that, like, yeah, I didn't watch the game as much. I've gone back and I've watched a few games here and there, but like, what I'm trying to say is that defensively, you could get away with a hell of a lot more, even leading up to the 80s. About 60-70% of the stuff that you used to get away with back then, which made it tougher for the passing game to be so relevant now, you can't do now. Otherwise, you're going to get fined, or you, to your point,
And
you're going to
that's why all
lose
these-
half your
and
salary.
that's why you
Even
see
the
all these
mid
wide receivers
2000s,
having all these
AR
rings.
was like Brian Dawkins and guys like that that could destroy a receiver down the middle. Now
George Harrison.
You can't even touch them anymore, bro.
Yeah.
You can't even
I
touch them anymore.
remember when George Harrison's play kind of was getting phased out, and that's when, you know, the passing game started to get more and more kind of relevant. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, that CT scan and everybody's, and you know what it is really is everybody wants to work less and get paid more. If you go look at football, the performance, and because it really is a performance, it's gone down. Like the quality of the game has just gone down.
Yeah, look at Marcus Peters. He got paid for nothing.
Yeah.
look at Josh Jacobs. He's getting fined for something so small as like he's putting his head down and trying to run through people. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
$28,000.
It's crazy.
You're trying to protect himself. And then,
Yeah. Right.
when you're that's what you're taught to do. I teach my guys, but if you lower your head blatantly, but you're not lowering your head, you're just compacting yourself.
Right.
And now you compact yourself, and then it looks like you're lowering your head, getting ready to take a hit. But just because you bowl over, the worse it looks, it used to be the worse it looks, the better it would be. Now,
Right.
the worse it looks, the more money you get fined.
Right.
I guess
28,000 ain't shit if
they
you're
had
making millions.
They had to make the game safer, you know what I mean? Knowing what we know
That's
now.
what
in
they
terms
say,
of
bro.
They didn't have to make the
Sure,
game safer.
sure.
When you
That's
go
what
to
they
the mechanic, right, and your mechanic's working on your car and he cuts his finger off in the fan, does he get to fucking sue the company? Does he get the car to sue the company that built the car? No. Yeah, there's risk involved in this shit, dude. And if you're not willing to risk this shit, then don't play the game. They're not the only. Look at Earl Campbell, dude. Earl Campbell could barely walk. Does he get to sue the NFL for that? No, that's just the risk that he took when he signed on the dotted line to play the fucking game. If you don't, that's what it takes if you're going to play this game. People know what they're getting into. And if you don't know what you're getting into, then you shouldn't be playing at all anyway. This is a big boy game. This is a man's game. They turn it into a women's game, but it's supposed to be a man's game. This is supposed to be war. You go look at the 60s and 70s, they weren't hanging out after the game, signing jerseys, taking pictures. They bounced out or they were fighting on a weekly basis.
Yeah, Holly, it's a women's game.
Pictures and shit.
Pete, you're
I can
getting
get like a man.
Strap on, Holly.
You're fined $28,000 for doing something that you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You're doing your job. You're doing your job. And I know Clark would agree with me in this. When Jack Tatum paralyzed Stingley, he said right on TV, I was just doing my job. I didn't mean to do that to the guy.
Yep.
I was doing what I'm supposed to do.
That's what we got paid for.
Yep.
That's all. That's what they get paid for. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So why?
They didn't change the rules for that, though, right? They didn't change the rules for that.
They'll change the rules for that, but they'll eliminate a position from football, and then we bitch as content creators and fans. We bitch at Morrig and we bitch at Epps when these players out here, and I've heard them say, bro, I've heard them say, I'm tired of getting fined. I just won't hit the dude.
Yep.
I just let
Yeah,
him
but
catch it and push him out of
people get
bounds or fall down.
people
They're
pay to
tired of getting
watch other
fined.
guys get nailed. That's what we like about it. It's a physical game, and we like watching guys go across the middle and get nailed by like a defensive player. That's what we
That's
pay
why
Anyway,
for.
I think I watched the
MG, it's a
game.
good
The same
game.
reason why I used to watch NASCAR because I want to
What's
see the
up,
track.
Good,
I don't
MG.
care who wins the race. I want to see somebody wreck. I want to see someone get smashed. That's the whole point of the game. It's a physical game.
We want to
whole
bring
point. You
out
watch
old
football.
school. You know, Lester Hayes. Lester Hayes used to tackle a running back. What corner you see out there trying to shake hands with, bust heads
No
with a
one.
running back nowadays? You know what I mean? None of them.
That's a good point, Gravy.
Not a
Probably
one.
nobody.
He's on it. You know, he's on an island. He got his island right there. He's so tight, this and that. But as soon as he gets a pass interference penalty, they motherfuck the shit out of him, don't they?
Yep.
Don't we? I'll tell you guys something that you know, Hall and Amik Robinson to make the best play ever, leaping 5'8", leaping 6'9", and snatching that ball from Watson, or jumping over freaking Kelsey and getting that ball. As soon as he gets beat on an out route one time, we motherfuck him so bad.
Oh yeah, we're
And
gonna.
that's
we're
what's
gonna
messed
be like,
up.
oh,
That's
he
what's
got
messed
fucking
up.
burned.
Speaking of Lester Hayes, just goes to show the how much the game. I mean, he was unashamedly putting stickum on his hands. He was even admitting it before games, and he was getting away with it.
You know what?
Didn't help him tackle.
You know what? The sticking thing for Lester Hayes, that's all bullshit because the guy had talent. He was, even when they banned Stickum, he still won the Super Bowl. He was still an all pro. It didn't matter. That was just some shit that he did just to fuck with the other guys.
Yeah, I know didn't matter. He was still that's not me taking away from his talent and what he was able to do. I'm just saying just how different the game was. He was unashamedly using it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, everybody
Look at wide receivers now. Look at the wide receivers now. Those gloves that they have, those things are stickier than shit. It's stick them with just like in gloves. It's just bullshit. It's just like a contradiction.
I think there's a magnet in those gloves, and there's a magnet in the ball. That's what I think. I think there's a magnet in there.
It's funny you should bring that up because they're talking about putting a magnet in the football so they can get the accurate spot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't the footballs. It ain't the football. The football doesn't do shit but just go.
Yep.
Well, they're just trying to update the game and fuck it up more than it's already fucked up.
It's already just. The only way they can make it worse is by putting flags on them, which is what they're going to do eventually. They're just going to make it a flag football game.
Dude, I've watched flag football. That shit is entertaining.
Rafa!
Yeah, I just
look
came
at
back.
who it is.
What up, Rafa? What you up to, bro?
Now you come back.
Nothing.
I seen a video about you that you. I seen a video about you that you weren't doing the Raider content no more. What happened?
Look, I just do it for the Raiders content, but also okay, so let me explain for this.
Robin's channel is all about all in Spanish. You can't it doesn't translate.
Do it kind of short because we want to talk about Raiders.
Does the English version does?
Oh, you mean the play-by-play that I was doing with Josh Jacobs? Yeah.
You do play-by-play?
Yes, right here.
For baseball, and football, I think.
Yeah, but before that, I was trying to do like a Spanish play-by-play of Raiders football. And who got the idea to provide the play-by-play in Spanish? Nate gave me the idea.
Well, at least it's something different, right? I mean, a lot of people are doing it in English, so that at least that gives you something unique, which I can appreciate. You know what I mean?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Vamos
So you
Captain
did that.
Espanol El
There
Capitan.
you go. There you go. There you go.
I think it's
Gang, I
actually
gotta get
pretty
going.
cool to do play-by-play in
They got me on.
Spanish. I think
All
it's
right,
way cool
AL.
to do play-by-play in Spanish. You know.
Yeah, see,
Wow, turkey
Brady.
was crazy.
Whoa,
You out
whoa,
here?
we got turkey.
What up, Raider
Whoa.
I
Pete?
gotta go.
Hey,
It's during the day over there.
wild
It's during the
turkey.
day over there.
Take care, gang.
See you later,
Have a
AL.
good, you have a good evening. Peace.
All right, I'll cuss you later, bro.
Is Turkey here? Oh shit, yeah.
What up, Lo? Jump on, fool.
Hey, what
Oh,
happened
they
to
got a law in there.
what happened to Lowe? He's not putting up any more content.
Yeah, he is.
I waited
Yeah,
for
he
him on
is.
Tuesday and Thursday. He never came up.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
yeah. The channel, it's a new channel, bro. You got to look at Raider Nation Live. Go to Raider Nation Live and you'll see him there.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, I
what
was.
up? He's right
The
there in
link
the
should
chat.
be in the
Right there.
chat.
What up, Lo?
Link's in the chat.
Yeah, he's in the chat right there.
Come on,
Hey,
Lowe,
Norcal,
step
you
up.
get that? Norcal, you get that package?
Oh yeah, I got it, bro. He got it.
Did
I
you
gave
get
it to him.
Did you get it on? He got it on time or?
No, he got it on Friday.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's
Sorry
all
about
good,
that,
though.
man.
Yeah, it's all
So who
good.
do you
Did I
guys think
get?
we should draft next? Who should we get in the first round?
Come on, Clark, man, you're talking way
It's a
too
little
crazy
early.
now, man.
It's still early,
man.
bro.
It's still early.
Yeah.
Let's
Have
face
a
it,
good
the
time,
season's
Lo.
over, man. We're not going to the playoffs. You're
Oh, kick him
delusional if you
out.
think we're.
Block him for a minute.
Yeah, time him out.
Oh, yeah, shit. Come on, man.
Mike,
You said,
Mike,
Clark, you said you're
Ollie.
coming back. Clark, you said you're coming back on panels. You're gonna talk like that, bro.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm being realistic, man. I'm like, I love my team. I mean, I love them more than the Lakers, and I love the Lakers to death. But like, let's face it, they're not going to the playoffs. Absolutely not. That's like Jim Mora all over again. Playoffs, yeah. No, it's not going to happen.
I'm not saying that, bro.
What
just
your
saying
record
that, so
says
you're-
you are.
Yeah, this
You're
is
gonna
time
be
for that.
you. If you already got your mindset that we're gonna lose this game, we're gonna lose this game, we're gonna lose this game, then
We are the last games we have. We should at least win 3 out of them. But that's not going to get us to the playoffs. And if we do get to the playoffs, we're going to get steamrolled.
How do you know that?
How do you not know
catch
that?
a win? What if we catch a win? The sales just blow up and we start moving.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I'm just like, I hate to be the one to break your heart, but it's like
you're
when
not, bro.
your
I
girl
had
break.
my heart broken. Believe you me, Clark. I've had my heart broken by this team many a time. I just like talking about it. You gave up.
I'm 59 years old. I know exactly what I look at. I'm 59 years old. I know what I see.
You got naked and gave up, Clark. That's what happened.
We know
59
we
years
see too,
old
but
and you
we
already
believe.
gave up on the Raiders. You know,
I didn't
you
give
should
up.
know better.
I watch them. I watch them every week.
It sounds like you
I
just
paid my
did, bro.
monthly fee to watch them lose.
Sound like all the rest of them.
Yeah, you gotta just we gotta wait and evaluate what we got first, Clark, before we can go think about what we need. I mean,
Sit there and be nah. All right then.
Did you guys read Hondo's article on the Raiders and Ziegler and McDaniels? Did you guys read all that?
No, I didn't really. I don't really listen to us talking about too much.
No.
Wait, hold on.
Nobody wants to read. They just want to get up on YouTube and talk shit.
But see, I know one thing though, Clark. I know one thing that you're doing. You're listening and getting your information from a dude that ain't a Raider fan, and that's making a shitload of money and getting on everybody's shows. And some of them I respect, and talking all the same shit that he's been doing. And then you're gonna find out later, like he usually does, is he gets caught fucking lying.
Yeah, that's why I stopped listening
He gets caught with his bullshit, and then you don't see him for 4 or 5, 6 months. And then he comes back.
Damn.
Whoa.
You wilding, no.
He can say all he wants about Josh McDaniels and Ziegler. Fuck them. They gone. Is he talking any shit on AP right now? No.
Nope.
Actually, He's actually promoting AD. He wants AP to be the coach.
Is he talking any shit about AP right now?
No, he's not.
Is he talking any shit about Aiden? The only thing I heard he said about Aiden is that he's not ready. He got thrown into this early, which is fine. It's gonna happen.
Yep.
That's actually his best commentary that he's done.
Yep.
So we're gonna. So we move forward with Aiden, or we draft somebody else.
We let the season
we
play out.
got to
Well,
get
we still
somebody.
got games left to evaluate that. That's what we got to evaluate over the next 6 games or whatever games we got. We got to see.
Exactly.
And then
5. There are 5 because remember, there's 5 games left. There's against Vikings, there's against Colts, there's against Chargers, there's against Chiefs, and then they're against the Broncos. There you go. 5 games left.
But Clark sitting there saying, "Oh, we losing. That's it. We ain't going to the playoffs." Look, I understand your playoff theory because we overreact on our visions of the way our team wants to be. But that's the best thing about being a goddamn Raider fan, that my team could come back, get into the playoffs over every year. We have a fucking obstacle to jump over, and I'm tired of hearing that shit. So that gets me more motivated to support this coach, support this quarterback, and the rest of the people that are saying positive things like what I'm saying right now, instead of, "Oh, we ain't gonna make the playoffs, we losing, Hondo Carpenter," and this negative shit that they're jocking, they're whacking his dick off to. Then we could just sit here and understand what. Oh, I heard Harvey Carpenter. He said this and this and this. Well, that's the word of the Raiders. A non-Raider fan. Nah, man,
I don't want him to be a Raider fan. I don't want somebody to be a Raider fan to report on the Raiders. I want somebody who's analytical.
In what sense? In what sense?
In what sense? Like, look, I know what I see on TV. Okay, I know what I pay for every month. I know what I see. Okay, so like if somebody else supports me and supports what I see, then I'm a bad person. I'm like, I'm not a Raider fan. I'm not a Raider fan. I've been a Raider fan since I was 10 years old. I'm 59 years old. Okay, I've been through hell and heartbreak.
You've been on many chats of mine, and in me and Low shows, Gabe shows, and all the shows I've been in. You're a good Raider fan, bro. I have no doubt that you're a Raider fan.
Yeah,
how could you?
No one's questioning
how
that.
could you? How could you sit there and tell all of us that are Raider fans that are saying the same thing to each other, trying to motivate each other, trying to get some come up? Hey, well, we ain't gonna make the playoffs.
We're not.
Lose.
We're not.
Well, you just said it, bro. You said 5 minutes ago. Holly, roll that tape back. You just said that. You said it at least 3 times.
Holly's in their own time zone right now.
No, I mean, I love my team, you know? I mean, like, I can't even imagine how many games I went to at the Coliseum. I should have bought season tickets for all the times I was out there and brawled and got drunk and, like, had fun and whatever. But it's just like, I'm just seeing the product on the field. In the last 2 regimes have just been just horrible. We can't ever hit on a first round draft pick ever. The last first round could.
That makes you quit. So that makes you
I don't quit. I don't quit. I fight jujitsu. I do not quit. Okay, I don't fight until the ref stops it.
So, but okay, when you're doing this jujitsu, don't you want to get to the higher belt or the higher make some money or beat the best guy's ass? Isn't that what you want to do?
I'll fight 10 guys in the same day, in the same session. But what I'm saying is like, okay, it's a bad analogy. A bad analogy, okay?
You'll try and scratch and try to get up is all you can. That's what we're trying to do.
I just hope. I'm really glad that we have AP in charge because I think he's going to hold the guys to a different standard. And I hope to God he gets the job, him and Champ Kelly. I really think that'd be a foundational piece, and we can move forward and like get some pieces in place because we're not that far away from being a playoff team or even a Super Bowl contending team. I just can't see us not being contending. Well, we just need a couple more pieces. We just
That's
need
the
a
Clark
little
I
bit
like.
more.
That's the Clark I remember seeing in the chat.
Yeah.
That's the one I remember seeing.
Welcome back,
Not
Clark.
this. I don't, man. He must have got high or something real quick, and it
He needed a
snapped
vet.
out of it. I don't know what happened.
Bumped his head real
I've been
quick.
drinking some water. I've been hydrating.
Yeah, man. Maybe you need to drink some. Maybe you need to drink a little bit less water, coffee, or something.
No, but I really don't think that we're that far from being a really powerhouse contender. I just don't see if we had built our trenches, our offensive line and defensive line. If we had taken care of that, we'd be all over that. I mean, we'd be all over the AFC, all over. We'd be whipping ass on the Kansas City Chiefs, and that's what I want. I want to see the Kansas City Chiefs lose. I want Mahomes on his back, and his fucking jersey all dirty.
Like a Raider fan would say. See, we got him back, guys. He stepped out for a minute, jump right back in.
All right, Mike.
What up, Mike G?
Oh man.
Yeah, what up, Mike G?
Yeah, he working. Yeah,
What
I
up,
dig.
Mike?
For me personally, I dig AP's message. That's the type coach that I would like to. You know, I've coached under some assholes. I've coached under dudes that don't really say much, and dudes that don't really say much, and then they get loud in the locker room. And then guys that are, you know, cocky, and guys that are, you know, they got all these accolades and winning championships. And I think McDaniels had that, and he probably wasn't good with he wasn't good with people, you know.
You know, he's not good with people. He's not good at
Hey, it's
interacting. And you know
Harbaugh's
what?
not
But
good
I
with people either.
think that AP is like a good foundational piece. Sure enough, yeah, he doesn't call plays, offensive or defense, but neither does Mike Tomlin. You know, and Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season. I think we have basically the foundation right here between Cham Kelly and AP, and we need to move forward and find out what we need and what we have. You know, it's
Well,
like
that's what those next games are all about.
I just don't like.
Come on, Terrence. Come on. I know.
Just don't.
I don't create
You just
drama.
don't like You just don't like losing, Clark. That's what I say, bro. I'm tired of it too, man. I'm close to you at age. Bro. You know.
I just like. I remember Marcus Allen running into the night. You know, that was like and I ran into Marcus Allen at the airport when he was going to pick up his MVP for the Super Bowl, and I talked to him, and dude, it was just like, for a Raider fan, it was just like I wanted to get down on my hands and knees, like thank him so much for what he did.
Did he say OJ did it?
He didn't say that, but I did.
That's the first thing I'll ask Marcus. Hey, did OJ do it?
Well, you know what? They said that Marcus Allen and OJ had they were friends before Marcus started fucking Nicole, and they went to a 40-yard dash, and OJ actually beat him after OJ was retired.
Hell yeah, OJ was badass.
Well, I'll tell you what though, Marcus Allen. Okay, OJ could run, he couldn't catch, he couldn't block, he couldn't do everything Marcus Allen did. Marcus Allen was a fullback for Charles White, you know. And then when Bo Jackson came along to the Raiders, and Al Davis had kicked him to the curb, he blocked Bo Jackson. I mean, just Marcus Allen was a great
curb, though? Why did Al Davis
he was a great football player. He could throw. He could
I wouldn't have blamed Al Davis for kicking Marcus Allen to the curb for Bo Jackson. But
no, you couldn't do that. But you know, I'm just saying, like Marcus Allen, he would put his he blocked when he didn't have to block.
There was a reason,
he did because he wanted to.
Why Al Davis sat Marcus Allen the way that he sat him? You realize that, right? There was a reason why he sat
Come
him.
on, Pizzle, tell us the story.
So apparently Marcus was fooling around with Al's daughter or something, and Al found out about it and was heated. And that's when he started making Marcus ride the bench and stuff.
This is the first time I ever heard this.
Al has a daughter,
Yeah, I think Al had a daughter or something, and homeboy was messing around with, and Marcus was messing around with her, and Al found out about it.
Well, this is
That's
what I heard that
this,
Al Davis thought that Marcus Allen was thinking he was better than the Raiders were, and that's why he wanted to ship his ass out. Nobody was better than Al Davis or the Raiders.
Yeah, no,
And
and
then you
now
get a
you're right.
young,
Al Davis did have
and then
that.
you give a, and then you get a young man like Bo Jackson up there. You got
it was
you got to
heartbreaking.
stick and fiddle.
It was heartbreaking to be at the LA Coliseum watching Marcus Allen get a screen pass in the end zone from Joe Montana and just destroyed the game for us. That was the last game I ever saw in LA, and it broke my heart, man. And it's just like I loved Marcus Allen, but watching him in a Chiefs outfit, I was like, that was tough to swallow.
That's
Yeah.
just what I that's just what I heard from a friend of mine that was
I don't think he had the.
Raider back in the late '80s and early '90s.
I think Al has just numbnuts. That's it, bro.
Yeah, he's had. That's why he got rid of Chucky too. He's just Al had that thing. It was Al.
No, I mean as far as kids are concerned, I think he just has one.
Yeah,
I think he just has Mark. I don't think he has daughter.
Yeah.
Unless Mark Davis was dressing up as a girl, I don't know.
Anything's
Or it was, or Mark thought OJ was messing with Mark. Marcus Allen was messing with Mark.
Yeah, maybe.
I would be surprised. This shit, Marcus Allen was probably Mark was probably like 10 years old and shit. That's funny.
Hey, welcome back, Rafa.
But what's up with Minnesota? What you guys expect? What you guys get from Minnesota?
What do I
More
got from
defense. More. Hey.
Go look it up, Rafa, because I already had.
Go ahead, Rafa. Guess what they're supposed to say.
We know they have Jefferson. We know they have that. It's always been for the last 5 years that Minnesota does not have a good defense. So I think that we can. I'm just iffy about this Hardigree guy. I don't know how much of you are. I don't know how much of a chance that you're giving him. You know, he fell into this role. He probably didn't really want it, but
he's operating with McDoofus's fucking playbook, and they had to simplify it to get the rookie in there because the rookie Aiden wasn't prepared, and now they're trying to get new things involved in the play calling, and I think Aiden's doing well. I just don't know if the Raider Nation believes in him enough to go forward with him.
Well, dialing that offensive down is not the thing to do. The staying with what you're doing with what you had right there, because I doubt if Aiden got the full concept of everything on there. He probably knows the plays, but he doesn't know the
wording,
the route patterns, and no, the wording is very simple. That's why that offense is there for. It's just like a 2-word offense. You could go up to the line of scrimmage and just say 2 words, and then that's the play. That was the whole thing about that offense, is that make it simple. You got these guys like John Gruden with paragraphs of fucking naming each foot what each receiver's doing and protections and all this shit. This made it one simple way at the line of scrimmage. It kind of was like a tempo thing. You were doing tempo at the same time, but it wasn't working the way we wanted it to work. You know, that offense worked perfectly when McDaniels have it. I think that we would, besides him being an asshole, I think that we would be happy with the offense. But
I just know
but
that
we
it
Aiden
didn't work out.
O'Connell, when Aiden O'Connell, when he gets into a rhythm and he gets into a timing thing, he's very effective. He's a very good player. I don't know moving forward if he's going to be a
you need time
star
to
in the
come on that.
NFL, but he's done well when we give with the little bit that we give him. Sure, he needs to be more mobile and run around a little bit more, but his arm talent is right there. I mean, like he can throw outside the numbers, something Jimmy G could never do.
He has a good arm. He's accurate. He's just very. He ain't going nowhere. I've said him on my show. I go, when the guy was in college for a long time, and he he had minus like 134 yards rushing out of those years. So he's not mobile, nothing, the statue there. So maybe he'll step up a little bit, step to the side a little bit, but he ain't getting no first down for you.
You know what?
Very
I
rarely.
was watching Penix play from Washington, and he's basically the same guy, the same as Aiden. Like, maybe he's got a little bit more arm talent, but he's not moving anywhere. But he's going to be a first round pick.
Penix from Washington.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know what you would look. He had 2 touchdowns rushing.
yeah, but he can't run. He got an ACL and he busted his leg. He's already had leg injuries.
Oh, but it's just because he can't. Aiden can't and won't. That's the thing about Aiden. He can and won't. Remember last year? Remember 2 years ago when we were saying, "Oh, Carr needs to be mobile and shit like that," right?
We've got a
He never
statue.
did that shit. He never did that shit at Fresno State. I watched him every Saturday for 4 years. He never was running around all over the place. So how in the hell are we gonna expect him to do it in the pros when he didn't do it in college or when he was at Bakersfield? Even when he was in high school, he wasn't doing that. He had Devontae, and then Devontae was the best receiver, and then he shook everybody. He just threw it up. Devontae caught it. He won championships. That's the way it was over there.
Right.
So what do you guys think? Trade Devontae to let him go to a contender, or keep him?
Depends what they're offering.
We better get the same thing. We better get the same thing and more what we got for him.
I don't want him to go personally. I'd love to watch this guy's game, but are you going to waste his career? Because I don't know. I'm like at a crossroads on that at that point. Like, do you let him go and play for somebody that's a contender, or stay with the Raiders and see what's going to happen there? Because we're like a ball of putty right now. We could do anything.
Clark, I wouldn't give a shit what his career looks like as long as he plays for the Raiders. I ain't gonna feel bad. I ain't gonna feel bad for DA because he doesn't win a Super Bowl for another team.
Hella.
He's
You know what I mean?
mobile too.
Just like I'm not going to feel bad if Derek Carr chokes.
Well, he's good. Derek Carr's doing a good job of choking over there in St. Louis, New Orleans.
You think the GM or whatever gives a shit about DA's feelings?
Nope.
Yo.
My boy Starsky right there.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Starsky.
Oh
look
no,
at that.
look who it is. Oh man.
Oh, great. It's Clark.
Oh man.
Lowe's not doing no content no more.
There goes the neighborhood.
There goes the neighborhood. No, I just want to stop by real quick. I got to take off. I got to go DJ and shit tonight. But I just want to come show you guys some love real quick. Holly, I'm sorry I couldn't make it the other day. I just got caught up, and but I will come on you guys' show this week.
So are you doing Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday still, or not?
But Gravy can't be on the show. That show that I'm on, Gravy can't be on it.
Okay.
Oh.
Now we're all sensitive now because I didn't call you today, bro.
Yeah, you didn't call me today, bro. I'm here. Look at this. Cheers.
There goes the neighborhood.
There goes the neighborhood. What's up, Clark? How you doing?
So you're still doing your show low on like Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday? Because I've been missing it.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much this week it was bye week, and then you know what I mean. I had some family issues. Gravy had some family issues too, so you know what I mean. We kind of played like a couple places. Just did a couple shows here and there, but no, we're going back to Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. We're doing a show tomorrow too, in the morning.
Yeah, well, like I ended up watching porn instead of watching YouTube.
Well, hey, if you're not watching porn, you're not watching porn, you should be watching us. Whoa, hold on, wait, that came out wrong. That came out hella wrong.
Look at 60 years old and still
I'm
pushing
out.
it.
I'm
That's
out.
smooth right there, boy.
Clark's
No,
like,
no,
I
check
don't
him
give
out.
a fuck. I'm gonna say what I want.
Look at Rafa. Rafa,
Saying, no,
you
what are
act
you
like
talking about?
you act like you ain't never seen those stuff. I'm sorry, Holly, but don't listen.
Wait.
Rafa, you act like you
Family
act like
show.
you ain't never seen that before, boy.
Porn is boring because I've done all that already.
Look, he's sweating already. Look.
Yeah,
I
blushing.
he turning all red and shit. Damn.
Some cheeks are red right now.
Rafa, do you know about porn?
I don't want to get into this conversation.
Hold it. That conversation about it's gonna be on private, but
Oh, come on, man! Seriously.
You got
no,
that
because
fat
there's some things that I could never.
You're spanking it like a monkey.
Don't lie, Rafa. You got that
You're
fat
spanking it like a monkey.
Got fatbitches.com on lock on on repeat on his shit, man.
Hey, come on, that's weight shaming, bro. Come, pleasantly
That
plump bitches.
That washcloth you
Pleasantly
keep
plump
using is
bitches.
all hard and fucking chalked up and stuff.
All right, I came at the wrong time. No.
You made it poppin', my boy. You made it poppin'.
Yeah, I just want to pop in
I'll
with
get
you guys.
with you. I'll get you. What you gonna be at Sanger today?
Yeah, I'm gonna be out there in Sanger. I'm gonna be at Tops Bar. No one's in Fresno, so
Yeah.
You're starting at 9. You're DJing at 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock. What the fuck? You know, that's kind of strange,
bro. Clark, I mean, the club doesn't close until fucking 2 o'clock.
I don't know. Okay, I've been in the bar business a long time. I'm just saying, you know.
Well, okay, so I start at 10 o'clock. Everyone's drinking there right now. Like everything's set up, so I start at 10 o'clock.
So they're numb when you show up.
Yeah, pretty much. Then me and my boy, we just get to working and start doing that. And then I start. The dollars come out. I gotta go get stacks of dollars because I be throwing dollars at patrons. No, I was playing.
Go do your thing, player. Go do your thing, player.
Puts on his little tutu, his Raider
Put on my little
tutu.
tutu up. I put it on. Hey, I am the pole. No, I'm just playing.
You got some fuckies out there.
Yep, but you guys have a good night, man. I just want to pop in with you guys real quick, man. You guys have a good night.
Thank you, Lo.
Thank you, Lo, man.
Thank you, Lo. Appreciate it, brother.
For sure.
Appreciate you, man.
Don't wear those glasses. Don't wear those glasses over there,
bro. Because I have to wear the glasses, bro. Because I gotta see if they're ugly or not, bro. Because if they can't be drunk and ugly.
Bro. You're gonna see everything.
I see their thoughts with these bitches.
Eyesight, bro.
I see their thoughts with these bitches.
You're
All right,
checking up my vision, man.
I'll
see you tomorrow.
Good night, guys.
Go make that money, baby. Go make that money.
Thank you.
The human jukebox. Dirty Low right there. Human.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rafa took his glasses off real quick.
I tell him don't wear them, man, but you won't listen to me, bro. I thought it was bad. I said, I ain't going in your house if you got them big old things wrapped around your face like that. I went over there the other day. I said, man, you can start a fire, dude, with the sun hits them glasses. You can light something up. You know, you usually get the mirror and shit and like kill a bug. You know, you just put it on there and get real hot. I go, you're gonna start a fire out here, bro.
My glasses are like my glasses are like the bottom of a Coke bottle.
Wait, no.
I'm fucking blind.
That's wild. He good dude though, man.
So Gravy, how many still you smoke a day?
I buy them by the box, bro. So it can have at a Raider game. I'll smoke about 7.
Oh shit! Really? Oh fuck!
Well, I have
Wow.
one with my. I have different varieties, bro. Different mood swings. Different
Yeah.
different. I
Yeah.
like. I've been smoking since I was.
You're naked dude through those glasses.
Since I was like 17, 18. My dad smoked cigars. My grandpa made cigars and smoked them. So it's always been around the family. My brother smokes, and probably at a good day, Clark, I would say 4 or 5 a day.
Wow. I barely smoke weed. I can just that's all I can handle. It's like not even every day.
That's a whole different thing right there.
Not even every day.
All day,
There's a
every
couple of,
day.
So
there's a couple of people. There's a couple
you
of
don't
people in this
inhale
panel like I say all day,
when you
every
use
day.
cigars. You don't actually inhale. You just put it in your mouth and you just blow it out. You just get the flavor and then get rid of it.
Who the cigar?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to inhale a cigar, bro. You go
Yeah,
crazy.
that was crazy.
It's the glasses that I just said. It's just like
Yeah, you taste the
Rafa, you know,
the tobacco.
You
how many
fucking
cigars you
like,
smoke, Rafa?
you are the light. I'm telling you, you make my day, Rafa.
But I gotta tell Rafa this: Venezuela tobacco is the shittiest tobacco. Mexico,
Oh shit.
Oh man, you guys are really
Put
because
them glasses back on and get your WWE belt.
because it looks like a Bret the Hitman hard, but
Yeah, go get the belt.
Where your bell, Rafa?
I don't know about
Get
bro.
the belt.
the bell right
The
now.
worse
Hold on a
the
minute
was,
because
the worse the is, the worse
go
the
in your room.
Don't fucking
Own your
give him
room and
any
jump
ideas, Pete.
You
Don't
guys
do
just
that.
scared him off. You guys just scared him off.
Crack your head over a metal chair or something. I want to see the video.
Back in the day, they did that shit hurts.
Set up a chair and just jump on it, just suplex it.
Oh shit. The fuck?
I don't know. I seen a video of Rafa. Felt bad for him, man. I reached out to him too. I said, "Hey, bro, what's up? What's up? You all right?" He said,
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
put him on the main screen.
Just like him, Rafa. Let me see that. Let me see that. Let me see that.
Flex,
Let
bro.
me see that. Let me see your muscle.
That's
Put him on the main screen.
Nice
Stop it.
hairline, bro. Good hairline.
Hey, Ray Antoine. Rafa looked like Ray Charles. Oh
Oh.
no, I look like Bret Hart. You see that, Bret Hart? But I got those glasses. I got those glasses because I just buy it and. Yeah, there you go.
You gotta take the shirt off, Rafa.
No,
see.
no.
No, we're not.
No, I'm trying to get you.
I
you.
won't do that. I won't do
Let
that.
me do
No.
my work.
This isn't the show for that, okay? If he wants to do that, he can create.
This is a family show. This is a PG show. PG show.
I'll give you $1.
Nah, it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Oh
That's
man,
good, Rafa, because I would have thought twice of you. You'd have did that for $1.
Nah, I would not.
That would have been affecting your Raiderism right there. Hey, this bye week couldn't happen at a better time, don't you think, guys? I think so.
Yeah.
Because I was this team was giving me a headache for a minute.
Rafa
Hey,
said.
Lakers are up.
Bad.
Lakers are winning.
Oh, they're coming up the Lakers versus Rockets. Yeah.
I cheer for every team from LA. Every team, even WNBA.
I'm an Aces fan.
So you cheers for the LA Chargers too?
No, I don't root for the Rams or the Chargers. I hate them both. especially the Rams. I told myself that I was going to piss on Georgia Frontieri's grave. Okay, and then one night I had gotten a job at the Pasadena Playhouse, and this old lady said she wanted 2 martinis, and I said, okay, fine. I whip up the martinis, turn around, and Georgia Frontier is sitting right at my bar. I'm like, my God, I wanted to murder that bitch right there in a spot.
What?
Oh snap! You take it easy.
No, well, you know what? It's like after what you did to when you tanked on purpose and you ripped the town. First, you ripped a big part of our city away and sent it to St. Louis, and then you come back. I'm like, no, I mean, I can't root for you. No way, never.
Well, the Raiders did the same thing. They went to LA and then they came back.
Wait a second. You're talking about the Raiders moving to LA because LA sold them a box of bullshit. They never did an environmental impact report, and then they didn't realize that Al Davis he wanted luxury boxes because he was totally involved with the Cowboys and Gil Brandt, and he saw that luxury boxes were the way to go and make a lot of money. But the fact that the city did not do an environmental impact report, and they realized that the Coliseum is a historical landmark, they cannot do that. They cannot alter the stadium. That's why it's USC Stadium now, because you don't think like all these people that have money at USC wouldn't want to get a private box? They can't do it because it's a historical landmark. That's why everything got fucked up.
Why can't you Why can't you put boxes around a historical landmark?
Because it's a historical landmark. You can't you can't do it. You can't physically alter the stadium. It's against the law.
They put the band right there at the end zone. That's all new.
That's not new. That's not new.
Looks new.
Yeah, but because they don't use it.
The band was there. I've been there Fresno State USC games.
No, they cannot physically alter the stadium. Okay, like you can't put in besides the press box, you're not going to be able to get a private luxury suite. That's impossible. I've worked plenty of USC games.
I think Al Davis went there because they wanted to get a stadium built for him there or something.
They should have went with Irwindale because Irwindale paid them, was it $2.5 million just to look around, and it was a big gravel pit. They should have went to Irwindale, but I don't know what the whole politics involved that was, but he got paid $2.5 million just to walk around a gravel pit. Why not?
Now he has Vegas.
I think, you know what, they finally got what they wanted. They wanted their own stadium. They didn't want to have to share with anybody. They didn't want to play in that dirt field anymore. They got everything that they wanted. So like Mark Davis is not a football guy, but he's a good businessman. I'll say that. Holly, you're really quiet over there.
I'm just listening.
It's just.
I'm enjoying the conversation.
Well, every time Gravy shows up, it's always a good conversation.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, man. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Him and Pizzle, Gravy and Pizzle entertain me.
Me and Pizzle get down on topics, man.
Yeah, I like kicking it with Gravy. I like kicking it with all of you guys. That's why I joined NWA.
Hell yeah.
That's what
sometimes I wish all of us could stop, and we could be together. And I'm not really like a talking shit type person. I'll say what I say to you sincerely and to your face. I'm done with all this little kid shit. So if if that could happen, and if things could go well, maybe we might enlighten folks and tell them that's all I want to do. Just bring what some people that don't know about football in an aspect as far as X's and O's and situations and how I personally feel. Because sometimes I'll say stuff out of whack, but I mean to say it, and that's how I feel.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
The one thing about it, when it comes from the heart, it means a lot more
Yeah,
than it was just some bullshit that comes out of somebody's flapping their lips.
Well,
exactly. That's what.
people are just having their disagreements, right? And hopefully, over a little bit of time heals some wounds. Hopefully, they can get back together and talk and try and hash it out. That's really up to them and what they want to do. I'm just sidelining it, just doing what I do, and whatever they're doing is what they're doing.
Looks
I'm
like
not.
me and you both. Me and you both. Phil.
I'm just trying to stay neutral and just keep. I'm just trying to just stay neutral and do what I do.
Yeah.
No, because all in all, we
Yeah, we're
got
supposed to be
we all got
enlightening
love.
everybody. Yeah, we're supposed to be enlightening everybody about football. Really, we're all supposed to be doing the same thing. And we're all part of the same clique. We're all part of the same shit. What the fuck's this, But it is what it is. Not everybody's going to get along with everybody all the time. I mean, that's just the way it is. Brothers and sisters and shit, they don't get along all the time. Always
Yeah.
fight.
I always cuss that out or
Yeah, but I was real hesitant on doing YouTube. I did get pushed. Low and Gabe, they convinced me of that. Hey, Gabe, Gabe was Gabe's been around for a minute, and then I appreciate Gabe and Low, the opportunity they gave me, and Holly, and I remember Dark and NorCal, and everybody. I met Pizzle through this,
Yep.
and all you guys, and Rafa's an old schooler, come to be in a little bit, but I've seen NorCal's name more than anybody's. I've seen Clark's name, and it's just enjoyment of seeing that you know what you're talking about, and then they respond to you in a certain way. It makes you feel, yeah, dude, maybe I should put that out there. It took me a while because maybe people think I'm bullshitting them, or believe you me, I don't even know how to look and see how many subscribers I got or whatever, but and, those guys are the ones that do it. But talking football, Dark and Holly know that I'll do it all day.
Oh yeah.
I'll do 8-hour show. You want to bring up ball? I don't care about what team it is. You want to talk about offense and whatever the fucking fullback does. I'll give you all the things that he needs supposed to do. All the assignments that I know that he needs to do or something. That's what I enjoy doing. Because at a coaching standpoint, yeah, man, I don't know everything. I'm not an NFL coach, but
Yeah.
I've been at high levels. I've been at high levels, and I've taught many guys that went to the NFL. Maybe they didn't use my tools, or they might not remember me, but hey, I could say he's doing it right, or he's doing. You could tell when a coach taught you something, and that they still do, that you taught it to them. And
Yeah.
when you see that, and then some people get on these situations where they get a whole bunch of audience, a whole bunch of excuse me,
Boom.
a whole bunch of clout, would you say, and they get other people to make their shows better, and then there's nothing wrong with that. Grouping up with other people and saying, well, what do you think about this, Gravy? Or what do you think about this, Pizzle? What do you think about this, NorCal? Or anything like that. Or Rafa, Rafa's football game has improved so much since he first got out here.
Yeah.
And
I gotta say,
and I like And I like to say, I told Rafa, I said, learn about football before you start saying anything. And I have a
I just love.
conversation with him. I said, learn.
I
I'm
love the
sorry.
fact that like these all these Raider fans have very close knit, and we're all hooked up on YouTube. And I look forward to listen to everybody's opinion and have a conversation. I'm really not still very comfortable being on a panel, but um, I'm just really grateful for all you guys for your opinions, whether I agree with them or not. And I look forward to every single time I hook up on YouTube and hang out with you guys.
I appreciate it, Clark. It was
Well,
a
I
pleasure.
don't expect everybody to agree with me.
Good having you on the panel.
That's part of life. Everybody sees things differently. When I watch the football game, I'm not watching the same positions as other people are. Or say as Gravy is. Gravy might be more focused on the running back because that's what he coaches. Where I'm looking more at what's going on with the offensive line or what's going on with the defensive line or vice versa. Or I'm just watching the whole game. Some people clue on different things. I started this whole thing because of Ben. Ben's the one who got me into doing the channel. Just like, someone got Gravy into doing it, Ben got me into doing it. So
besides Gabe and Lowe, Ben's a big factor why I got it too. And then
Ben's a big factor in me too. Yeah,
and so is Raider Joe. So is Spotlight and I met a lot of great people like y'all. And it's just even Dirty. Dirty has a great. The Lunatic's a great dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's just all these great shows that are on here that we all could collectively be involved with, and then you got some shows that one guy doesn't like and you roll with him, so you can't watch this guy. They know what telling me nobody to watch or what to be on. And, unless they're straight up disrespect, straight up, unmanly type shit. And I know what that is, my personal self. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you bring up stuff, that where you're disrespecting somebody, and then nah, man, I don't want to be a part of that. So if all in all, like we're all deep, and all of us love the Raiders because I see it in all of us.
Yeah.
And just a couple of people out there that you could just tell, that don't know what they're talking about, and I ain't the one to tell them, but I just would say, hey, in my own mind, I was like, this guy don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I have a whole different view. Should I get on the show and tell him that this is what really it is? I go, nah, I'm gonna make you a fool out of your show. I'll let the two. That's the reason why you got 2-3 people watching your show.
Right.
When there's other people that got 300-400. So there's a reason for that. You're good at what you do. So
exactly.
Well, I enjoy spending time with you guys on YouTube, and I look forward to it. I could be at the bar getting faded and hitting on women, but I'm here with you guys, and this is way more enjoyable.
Well, it's much appreciated, Clark.
I would say that's good, man, but I'm married, bro.
I've never been married.
Oh yeah.
No, never. I have a baby, but I never got married to anybody. I avoided the bullet.
Smart man.
Well, when you have a kid, you don't have any choice. It just happens. It's just like, oh shit, here we go.
Oh no, there's a choice. It's called
is that the way it is? It just happens.
You gotta get the pull-out game up.
Does it have to happen 5 times?
Right a butt, Clark. Right a butt.
One is enough. One is enough. Especially like I was a huge dog. I would sleep with any female. And then what happened? I had a baby and it came out a female. I'm like, oh God, just like the world came back and bit me in the ass.
You got blessed, bro.
That's funny.
You got blessed.
Well, I heard
Yeah,
she
look
got a
at your daughter.
boyfriend now. If she's got a boyfriend now, and he better avoid my ass at all at all
Terrence,
costs.
that's
You
you're
see,
hitting kind of low right there,
that's the
Terrence.
thing. That's the punishment right there. That's the punishment
You're
right
right.
there. You see all them girls that you played with. Look, I'm gonna give you a daughter and see if this dude does it to your daughter. Sees what happens. Yeah, you
That's
feel
what I
about
mean.
it.
That's why your
Don't
boy
even
didn't have any kids.
Don't even.
Yeah.
That boy
I
better
don't
not
like
give.
the
That boy better not get even close to me.
I don't like the 50-50 odds.
You ain't getting no play. You ain't getting no play in there around dad.
Yeah.
Not two girls.
Nah, I can't say that. I'm sure if I had a little girl, I'd love her the same, or probably more.
She's like her daddy. She's stubborn. She got a smart mouth.
Yeah, but that's sometimes a good thing.
She a Raider fan?
I don't know what she's into makeup, and she's like a girly girl, man. Like I took her to jujitsu class one day, and she fucking hated it. She wouldn't even get on the mat. Nothing. She just I hate it. So I had to take her away. It's like, man. Yeah, man. I would take my jujitsu class, and I would go over to her mom's house, and she would massage me, but she didn't, massage my back and shoulders, but she wanted nothing to do with getting on the mat and getting it on. And I'm like, I'm trying to teach you something so you can defend yourself against some other motherfucker like me.
Yeah, my baby was just turned 18.
Yeah, just she's oh man, she's like me, and that's why we don't get along sometimes.
Yep, butt heads. That's gonna happen.
Well, I always tell her, like, you don't know nothing about the streets. I'm like, you don't know anything. You're not like me, okay? You have no credibility. And she gets all bent out of shape.
She said you ain't got no street cred.
No, she has none. She's spoiled. She's been spoiled since day one.
She's supposed to be.
I mean, I'm not complaining because I had a healthy play and all that. I had a heavy hand in that and spoiling her. But just don't think you know more than I do, ever.
What?
Well, that's just kids. Kids are always gonna think they know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're like I walk down the middle of the street in Compton. Nobody's gonna fuck with me.
I don't know about that.
It happens.
You know what? If you walk around in the street in the middle of the night and you get killed, it was your time. That's all.
One way looking at it.
Well, you put yourself in a situation you might not.
Well, you can always get an Uber, I guess. Well, I like
now, but in the '80s, you had to call it.
I like to walk around the street at night.
Yeah, that's not the smartest
I
idea.
hear you.
Where you stay at, in LA or something?
I live between Compton and Gardena. I live in LA. I live in the Badlands. I live between two casinos. You do not want to go near the casino late at night because you will get rolled.
By the one by the stadium?
No, I don't live over there. I live by the Hustler Casino over here in Gardena, and then there's another casino over here. It's called the Lady Luck. They're both owned by Larry Flint's company, and if you want to get in trouble, that's a good place to go. There's always some hoodlums out there.
Yeah, I get in trouble in Fresno. I ain't got to go to LA to do that.
Well,
I gotta go anywhere to find trouble. That shit finds me. All I gotta do is leave my house.
Not no more, bro. Not no more.
Because I walk around unarmed. I'm not even afraid.
Be careful out there.
So Pizzle, I got a question for you, Pizzle. Does this mean that Alabama's gonna be in the championship?
Well,
me and Gabe were talking about this. Me and Gabe were talking about this yesterday, and we were trying to figure out that Florida State plays later, right? They're playing right now.
Yeah, Florida State played already. They're playing right now, or they've already finished playing. But they might.
They won, so they're the number one seed. So who's two?
We're losing you.
So Alabama lost today, or Alabama won?
They were another 12.
One.
Texas beat Alabama. We won today. So what basically could happen is that no one from the Southeastern Conference, the SEC, could represent, because all of those teams have won. Both Alabama and Georgia have one game lost. So
Florida State, Washington. Florida State, Washington.
Because Texas beat Alabama.
Michigan, and who's the last one?
Right, and
it's either going to be Georgia.
Alabama or Georgia. I don't know who they're going to pick just yet, but that's what I think it'll be.
Well, I want to go on the record as saying that Jim Harbaugh is trash. I don't want him to be a Raiders coach.
No, I think it'll be Bama because they just put a hurting on him. Yeah, he's not a good people person, and he's going to be like Gruden. He's going to want to blow the whole
thing
up.
He's trash though,
and he's going to want to be the general manager.
A little harsh.
Well, he
pisses off everybody wherever he goes.
Well, what he does is that he's a damn good coach, Clark.
Who do
but
I
the
want
thing
for
is
that coach?
that Jim Harbaugh's a damn good coach. But the thing is that he overdoes his welcomes in ways. Like the 49ers were tired of his shit.
Yeah.
And so they got rid of him. And then
He got into it, management.
Stanford got tired of his shit.
Yeah, he runs people the wrong way.
He got rid of him.
Yep,
he coached at San Diego, the University of San Diego, not San Diego State, but the University of San Diego. Before Stanford, they got tired of his shit, and then that's what gave him the opportunity to go to Stanford. But what he does is like, it's gonna be an all-power type thing. I get the power to pick my players. He's gonna be what Clark says that Hondo is saying, that Ziegler didn't have the opportunity to make the moves as a general manager as he should. The general manager of the structure, the pyramid of the way an NFL team is supposed to be is that the general manager and the president scouting or whatever, that guy, they're the ones that are in the draft. They're draft guys. And from what I knew was that McDaniels was the football guy, but Ziegler. Ziegler was the contract guy, cap dude, and the guy we have now was the football guy.
Well,
we have the football guy now. But we're getting a guy. Like
Ziegler was also the talent evaluator too.
Yeah, he was. They did things together well. It's just the picks that they made were.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what Parham and Munford can. I think we got two good linemen right there.
Well, what about Walker?
I'm with you, Wild Turkey.
Walker who?
That young kid they stashed in the IR. They want him to play right tackle. He's like 6'8", 320.
I don't give a shit how tall he is or what he weighs. Has he been on the field?
Well, they stashed him on the IR.
You can't stash a guy on IR.
Oh yeah, you can. Oh yeah, you can.
has to be hurt.
Yeah, well, look at that running back we've had on IR for the last 2 seasons. Is he really hurt? No, I doubt it. They just want to stash him. It's
You got to
common.
be diagnosed. You got to be diagnosed with the injury, Clark. You got to be diagnosed with the injury to be on IR.
Doctors can be.
There's no way around it. You can't do little chicken shit college stuff in the NFL. You can't do it. So stashing a person away on IR, we stashed him away. What the fuck did he do? Why did we stash him away? We waiting for we waiting for this He-Man to come out and take Josh Jacobs' job, or what? Where's he at?
Yeah.
He's been away. Is this a sincere McCormick that people been waiting 2 years for?
Oh, I know. Jesus.
Is this He-Man sincere McCormick that's supposed to come back and take Josh Jacobs' job?
Why don't they play Sincere McCormick? I don't understand that. He's better than Zeus.
Because he sucks. That's why that's why.
He's worse than Zeus. Zamir White is garbage.
Yeah.
Well, Zamir White ain't out there getting hurt. He's practicing. I'll give him that. You got to
No,
too.
but he was out there fumbling, but Jacobs fumbled too.
He'd be one of the first guys I'd cut.
He ain't. I would cut the stashes that we have away over there. What are they doing? You're paying people that ain't doing shit for you, and just hoping these guys pan out.
Yep.
That's a waste of money. Doesn't it sound like a waste of money to you?
Sounds like an investment.
And time.
Investment in what? In what? What are you investing for? What is he doing in practice? What is he doing in anything? But
just like anytime you draft somebody, it's just you're not drafting on what they did. You're just hoping they come to the realization of what you want. You know, it's just like draft picks are just like it's like rolling the dice. You don't know. You can get a UDFA who's going to show up better than a number 1 draft pick. Draft picks are not. They're not. There's not a guarantee. There's no return on that. It's just like I said, like an investment.
You're a Wilson. You're a Wilson guy or no?
Wilson, what do you mean?
Were you happy about that draft pick?
Which one? Tyree Wilson?
Tyree Wilson.
I wanted Jalen Carter, but from what I understand, Jalen Carter had a lot of off-field issues, and he also takes plays off. But I would rather have seen Jalen Carter than Tyree Wilson because Tyree Wilson doesn't have any hand technique. When you're bigger and stronger and you got all that length in college, it doesn't translate to the pros. And look at him. He's got what, a sack and a half? And mind you, he wasn't even supposed to play this year before the whole Chandler Jones odyssey happened. You know, it's just he just got thrust into this, and I really don't think his foot ever healed.
So you're proving you're proving my point that I'm about to give to you right now. Is that so? You're telling me at number 7, number 1 draft pick, number 7, okay, we picked a player that we knew that was hurt already, that didn't play, that didn't play. Didn't have no upside, that we know that didn't have no moves, that didn't have no hand placement, that have no hips, didn't even know if he was a tackle or an outside presence.
Right.
And we have to wait for him to get better? Does that sound like a number 7 pick to you?
No, it doesn't sound like it was a bad investment. It's just like stupid. Like why would you go out and get a quarterback who has the same injury and you have to mend his contract? Because he's got a fucked up foot too. I'm dealing with a broken foot right now. That shit's not fun, man. It doesn't go away overnight.
That's the thing about this nation. That's the thing about this nation right here is that we're okay with the decisions that are being made from past regimes that didn't amount to shit. Tyree Wilson, if it's gonna take somebody besides me to say on air on Holly Show and Dark Show that Tyree Wilson is the worst 7th pick that Ziegler ever did. If he ever gets a chance to do another one, this might fuck his whole GM career up. Because Jalen Carter was there. I don't give a shit what that kid did in college. I don't give a shit what that kid did in school. The thing is that he's top 3 to be Rookie of the Year. And then he was picked that a Super Bowl contender, he dropped so low that a Super Bowl contender picked him. Along with the defensive front, where they could just let Hall of Famers go. Hargraves, Hall of Famer to the 49ers. He went to a better team just about that we're going to find out this weekend.
So what you're saying is Wilson is garbage.
They don't like the pick.
We're not saying it's garbage. He's just hurt.
Put myself.
We had Gonzalez was there. We had Carter was there. Go ahead, Gravy. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt you. The thing is that you got a guy that couldn't be blocked in college, right? Went to a bowl game, couldn't be blocked in the bowl game against in a division in a conference that has the best offensive lineman. Played all 4 years. Dominated his position, when he had the chance to, because there was people better than him before that. Barmore was better than him. And shit, he played for Philly too. No, he plays for New England. My bad.
Yeah.
He plays for another guy that was better than him that he took his job for. He got both of them on Philly, back to back. How could you let that happen? When you get a guy that's hurt, didn't play for the last 8 games of the season, that's hurt. With Liz Frank, with the injury that some football players, no matter how young or big you are, that don't come from. What clicked in your head saying I want this dude just to make our defenses bad?
That Liz Frank injury is what ended McFadden's career. He was never the same after that.
Yeah, turf toe.
He had a Liz Frank injury. But that's like I said, from experience, when you damage your foot, it's a motherfucker to get back to where you are.
This Al Davis, he got McFadden because he was the best goddamn running back out there, and we got him. Awesome. And then McFadden, if he wouldn't have got hurt, McFadden would be in the Hall of Fame right now.
I would agree with you.
McFadden was doing shit that nobody else was doing in the NFL, and he was getting his work by playing, bro. By playing.
I agree. I agree.
So whatever Chandler Jones did, whatever Chandler Jones would have done, I would have just started moving Tyree in. The dude didn't get a training camp. The dude didn't get preseason games. He got rushed. What if he wasn't playing right now because he's still hurt? The whole year, bro. I'm done. I'm 7th round pick, and you got to wait for a year to get busy.
I hear you. No, I hear you.
Top 10, you're a top 10 pick. You should be the type player to make a sudden impact on your team right then and there when rookie camp starts.
Yeah, we should have got him because we had Kuntz. I agree. We already had Kuntz. We didn't need to pick him up again. We needed what we needed. We needed either a tackle or we needed a corner, and they were both there. The 2 best corners of the draft were there, and Carter was there. So they dropped the ball as usual. I mean, that's just
why can't this team draft? Why is it always a failure first and second round? Why do we always fail? I just don't understand it.
It's a class of
we have this thing. We have this thing to where what he did in college or whatever, this and that. He's a child, man. He's a kid. Shit like that happens. Clark, I don't know if he went to college or not, but I was doing stupid shit when I was in school. I was doing dumbass shit. No, ain't no football team wanted me. Shit, about what I did. And probably some of us are on the same boat. But I'll tell you this right now. It doesn't matter what you did in school. It matters what you did on the field, what them GMs and them scouts look at. You got to be a good person. You got to be a good man. And just because what that guy did doesn't make him not a good man. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
all that shit all that shit that Jalen Carter went through during the draft, getting arrested, all this bullshit, all that. Man, the dude's a kid, and he looks scared up there, bro. They're trying to talk to him and get him in a room and explain this and explain that and all that. What are you gonna do? You're gonna get shook up.
Yep.
Of course, he said bad things to coach. He was tired of it already. I said, man, I don't even want to fuck the NFL. I don't even like this shit. You know what I mean? I feel bad that my friend died or whatever, but what do you want me to do? He didn't get in trouble for it. And he's going to be, he is or can be defensive rookie of the year. And he was right there sitting in our lap. And we picked this guy.
Yeah.
He has a wingspan. He has a wingspan of fucking Max Crosby. He ain't no fucking Max Crosby. He ain't even close.
Not even the same universe. I'm so frustrated. Like every single draft, I'm like, well, it used to be up like at 7 a.m. I watch every single draft, and like every single time, it seems like outside of Josh Jacobs, I'm like, what the hell? What are we doing here? I'm like, again, you missed out on a good player. There's other guys.
You see what I mean, Clark? You see what I mean? You see what I mean, guys? When I say, who cares what you did back then? It doesn't. It's fresh. It was fresh right during draft time. I understand that, but look at the kids' tape. Kids are football players.
Look at what he's doing to the Eagles. He's just throwing guys inside of like it's like throwing guys on the ground and just running and getting the ball. That's just like like you said, for who we got at Wilson at number 7. He's just, I don't know, man. He's just.
We didn't need him.
I expected more. I expected more.
I just think that we already had Kuntz and we didn't even need to pick him up. I think that it was just a waste of an all-around draft pick total all the way around, to be honest.
I wanted Christian Gonzalez.
What are you prepping Kuntz for? What do you got him for here for if you're going to bring in Tyree Wilson?
I wanted Christian Gonzalez. I wanted Christian Gonzalez up and down.
Listen, I'm just saying, you're not getting rid of Max. So why are you bringing him in here if you already got Kuntz? There's no point in even drafting him because Kuntz is going to replace Chandler Jones anyways. That was the plan.
I'd rather, man. You know, people get upset about Cleveland Farrell, but in my eyes, Cleveland Farrell was doing a great job stopping the run when he was in.
And the edge and stopping the run. Yep.
That's what he does.
That's his job.
That's what he did. You know, he wasn't a sack master at Clemson.
No,
he wasn't doing all this shit. And so people picking him as high as they did, they expected sacks from him. And then
that's not the right
creators
player.
And content creators and people that have their own opinions said, well, he sucks. He sucks.
No.
I would rather, as a football coach, I would rather take either way, but I would rather take a loss of yardage tackle is just the same as a sack.
Yep.
Because
it doesn't matter if the running back loses 4 yards or if it's the quarterback.
Be behind the line of scrimmage.
Yep, a loss is a loss.
Yeah. So it's the same thing. And Cleveland Farrell was very, very, very good at that.
Yep.
And we let him go.
And now he starts for the 49ers.
Yeah.
The rich get richer.
Doing the same thing he was doing with us, stopping the run.
Yeah, he was just doing it. I'm happy for him. He's moved on. He's doing his thing. Go do your thing, whatever. It's not his fault that we took him at such a high position. Everybody wants to blame him like it's his fault. The Raiders chose to choose him at 3. That wasn't his fault.
That's exactly correct.
That's on the Raiders organization. That's not on Farrell.
And we knew we needed a tackle. We've been knowing that for years. So that's the thing. We didn't get one. It was like I go, we picked the guy that was hurt. I go,
That was stupid. And we
I
got a
go, I
quarterback
don't
that was hurt.
understand.
Then we got a quarterback that was hurt. Just fucking pendejo.
Yeah,
Oh, now you want to go to the quarterback subject? That'll take another 2 hours, Ollie.
Oh, no.
I don't think that if you want to go there, Clark, I think that this, the regime was so. I was a McDaniel's guy because I wasn't a McDaniel's head coach type guy because I didn't really give a shit what he did in Denver. He fucked them up. I was happy that he did that. But I thought I looked at the people that were talking stuff on him. You know what I mean? And those people didn't like McDaniels for what he did to them. He didn't have his choosing of coaches when he went to Denver. He couldn't pick none of his assistants. He probably didn't have his choice in the draft. I thought they got Tebow to put seats in the stands, and then that was it. And that was 10 years ago after we got him or something like that, 12 years ago. But the thing when he came to us, I was excited about it because I like that offense. And then so it's not really my like or dislike with McDaniels. It was the way the offense was ran. I thought it would be beneficial for Jacobs. I wasn't the because they never had really like a bomber type one dimensional lead running back at New England ever. Maybe Blunt was one or a couple of. They did it by a committee.
Yeah.
So that was a big topic when I started getting on chats and getting on panels that no, I'm not with the running by committee. I'm not into that.
I think that
You're gonna pay four guys. You're gonna pay four
running
guys
backs
to do what one.
running backs are like quarterbacks. They got to get into a rhythm. They got to get their touches. Otherwise, it just doesn't happen.
No, I didn't know how much of a bad people person he was, as far as being in locker rooms and like that. Then when I found out about that, I started hearing things from good people, that know football. Goes, hey, if you got a coach that motivates you and expects, the fine detailed things that's very detailed and very, but he lets you have fun too. Those guys want to have fun out there playing, bro. They don't want to be strapped down. They want to be flow and flow like the way their abilities is. And those athletes are supreme elite athletes. They can do a magic. You'd be amazed on what these guys could do. They can play basketball better than basketball players, but they just play football. They can long jump, 7 feet or whatever. They can run 100-meter dashes and 10 twos, and it's just good to see. And then when you trap them down and eliminate all that from them, they get upset, and they end up not liking you. And once that hits the locker room and it goes around, then it goes through real fast. If it hits the locker room, that's when it's pretty much over for that coach. And he lost that quickly. And then it looked like the person that all these guys were going to was AP.
Yeah.
And so AP has their ear, and AP, they respect them, and that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. And if he could just, put his knowledge of head coaching on speed, on speed mode and get it real quick, just like the basics of it, and then it'll work out for him.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I don't think he's really not going to get he's not going to get like a real full season chance. He's going to get a half a season chance to do what he can do. And we already know he got the locker room. But
because he's got to stop making these rookie timeout mistakes and you know, he's got a few things he needs to clean up. But I'm all right with that because he's a rookie head coach. There's going to be look. I'm all right with some bumps and bruises, and the same thing with O'Connell. But what I'm not okay with is like this play calling. Like that's what I'm at. You know, the play calling is just pretty much the same thing, and I'm like the OC is killing me.
It's like every time we don't make halftime adjustments. It's just weird.
It's not going to change. It can't change
until next season.
Until the end, until everybody's gone. You know, you try to put your players in the right positions as far as you know. And Bo knows football. You know what I mean? He is his first time, you know, calling games, and it's new to him, and it takes a minute. I've called games where I was shitty, and I thought the game was going to go another way, but it takes one play to get it back. One fumble, one turnover, you know, a block punt, a missed field goal.
And our defense is playing like that. It's playing like that now. It's not like it's playing like that the last couple of years, though, but it's playing like that right now. Or it was. And, you know,
you're playing a team that you can't make mistakes on, like Miami, like Kansas City, that'll take advantage of you. Because I think you played one of the two best defensive coordinators in the NFL back to back.
Yeah. And offensive coordinators.
You know, Vic Fangio is
a play caller too.
Mm-hmm. You have to know who you're going against. I'm going against Vic Fangio. Yep. This is what he likes to do. But he had a week to do some other shit too. You know? Yeah. And then, you know, Spagnuolo, he has his reputation. He blitzes the shit out of you. And then if you can stop it, you can. And if you can't, then try chucking it. You know.
Yep.
So, but you know, my opinion on the Kansas City game was we were good. First quarter, then we lost it. After that, they caught up to us, and then they didn't hold back because they knew they took the momentum in the game. And if you ever coach a game or see how a game flows, is that's something that the head coach needs to take. A coordinator can take it by the plays he calls, and the offensive coordinator can determine the way the game's gonna flow. Like, okay, if you want to stop Jacobs, you can't get him on 3 yards. Well, I got 3 opportunities to get 10 yards. And if Josh Jacobs can't get him for you, then you figure that out, you know? And if he wants to do that, but he got rid of that because Josh Jacobs was moving the ball in the first quarter.
So back to our red zone problem, like I said, we need to start being able to run the ball inside the 10. Like that's been our problem. Yeah. We need to start being able to pound that ball in there. We haven't been able to pound that ball in the red zone from that distance in a long time, and that's a big problem. Like if you can't run in the red zone, when are you going to be able to run? I mean, having all the yards in between then are great, but you still got to get the ball in the end zone.
Right. Agreed. Facts.
Exactly.
And you got to be able to pound the ball down there into the 5, and then from the 5 into the end zone. You got to get physical. Our offensive line isn't as physical as it needs to be. That's it. That's just how I see it. It needs to be more physical. They're not mauling people. They need to be mauling people.
Well, I don't know if you noticed this too, Pizzle, is that Bo has put in a lot of zone blocking now. They're moving. They're moving more to one side, and Josh gets his pick. That's how we got that big run, because it was moving one way, then it cut back and went to the other way, and then that's how the defensive players pursued one way, and he got him. He picked the perfect time to do that.
Flow. Yeah, he cut against the grain.
So that's how the zone blocking works. It's all movement. So if here's something that I was doing during the game that I talked to Lowe. He called me at halftime, and I said, look, bro, in the first quarter, no, we talked to each other right after the first quarter, and I said, I don't know, old man, this doesn't look good now. And he goes, well, why, man, this and that, we're running the ball, this and that, they just caught up. We missed the field goal. I go, yeah, that's all bad. It's all bad. They caught up.
Yep.
We missed the field goal, and then Jacob had his long run. I thought, okay, he needs to do it again. He needs to keep going. He needs to keep using them. He rushed the ball in the first quarter 10
yards.
times, right? 10 times.
Yeah.
The second, third, and fourth quarter, how many times he got the ball?
Probably like 5.
10.
Wow.
In one quarter, he got 10 yards and got a big run, and all that happened, right?
And then they cooled him off.
At 3 quarters, he got the ball the same amount of times. So you abandoned the run.
Yeah.
In 3 quarters. And
when that's how you control, and that's how you control keeping him off the field, the other offense off the field.
5 for 7 on third downs in the first quarter.
Yeah, we dominated that first quarter.
After that, okay, I'm starting all over again. We're 5 for 11.
Yep.
On third down.
Jeez.
So that's a big difference.
That's
big
change. Yeah, it's kind of like a repeat of last year. Like we were out to that 17-point lead last year. Same thing. They came back and they blew us out.
See, you gotta have that momentum, and you can't put it in a kicker's hands to stop it.
No,
because that's what stopped the momentum right there. Was that missed field goal?
Yep.
They got the ball at the 40.
It seemed like when he missed the field goal, we just totally lost momentum, and we just got out of rhythm, and we were able to come back after that for some reason.
Yeah, it was like a heartbreaker. It was like it took our soul. Yeah.
Well, he's like, normally
that was a 4th and 1. It was a 4th and 1, Clark.
Oh God,
4th and
that
1.
was stupid.
And you can't go for it.
That was just stupid. That 4th and 1, that broke my heart. I knew it was over right then.
See, I'm 52 years old, man. You put some pads on me, I'll guarantee you this. 1 shot, 1 yard, 4th down, I'll get it for you.
Let's go.
Put me in pads. Shit. You might need a stretcher and an ambulance right after that, but that'll be it. I'll be cool. That'll be it.
Check your insurance, baby.
Can't do it no more. Can't do it no more.
Fellas, I appreciate you guys coming and joining.
Oh shit! I always gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna too.
She's been all quiet over there, all in her corner.
Yeah,
I like Charlotte Holly shows, man. She lets me talk. Low and Gabe, they always interrupt me. I don't get a chance.
I let him talk. I let him do his thing. I like listening. It helps me learn more about football. So.
Well, thanks for putting up with me, you guys.
No problem. You're more than welcome to come on.
All right.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining our show. We appreciate your time and your view, your like, your.
Well, let's go see what Dankin and Drinkin's doing over there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if he's on yet.
Yeah, they just sent me a notification. He's on.
Oh shit! It's time to roll.
So there you have it.
All right, guys. Tonight, thanks for having me on, Holly.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for everything.
We got to do it again soon.
Yes.
We always enjoy our conversations. And I got to send you these Moss jerseys, dude. I know you like Moss, so I'm going to send you these jerseys I got.
Time, bro. I'll take them.
Yeah,
I love Randy. I didn't like Randy Moss as a Raider, but Randy Moss is my top 3 wide receivers ever.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll get a hold of you through IG. So I already sent you an IG on there already.
Right,
Okay.
bro, I'll send you
Have a
something
good
back
one.
too, man. We grow that beard, mustache going. I'll hook you up too.
All right, Gravy. Thanks, guys.
All right, have a
you
good
take
night,
care.
fellas.
Sizzle.
Be safe.
Appreciate you
Thank
guys.
you. See you guys later.
Always, NorCal. What's up, man? Get at me anytime you get a chance, bro. See what's up.
Yeah, I'll hit it too.
Thank you,
All
guys. Dark Holly, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Send it to me anytime you guys want. I always love to be on the show.
Of course,
Thank you,
you're more than
Gravy.
welcome next week too.
That's fine. Stay up, my boy. I don't want to hear that. I want to see no shows that you did last time, man.
Oh my God! Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute,
Survivor.
because I just wanted to tell you
Big winning.
salute to everybody, and
Yeah, that's gonna be a long minute.
Yeah.
We ain't got that time.
yeah, it's been like a minute, but I'm trying to contact the Gravy to be on one of my podcasts, but I'll try to do it like in the next week. So I'm just gonna do plenty of this, all this.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I gotta have captions on my phone though for you.
Okay. Yeah, you had the
Yeah.
proof, you had the evidence, so yeah.
I gotta have captions. They got captions on laptop.
Yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to say that have a good one, folks. Have a great night, and of course, always much love and respect for the Capitan Rafucho.
Keep your
Calling my
keep your
sister.
football game up. Keep your football game up, okay? Don't stop.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And of course, by the way, I just uploaded my latest video on YouTube, which is between college football, and all those people that just asking one question: if JJ Daniels for LCU is better than Bo Nix? So I just uploaded for that video. So
Okay.
have a good night, folks, and Raider Nation for life, motherfuckers.
Straight
The
up.
motherfucker. The motherfucker. You guys have a great evening.
You
All right,
too.
Gravy.
Be safe.
Peace out.
Appreciate
See you guys
you.
soon.
Texas dollar.